Alrighty. Hello, my friends. My name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant medium who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And if you are interested in a reading, we are doing readings here right now. The freebies are going to paid subscribers on TikTok. So if you are a paid subscriber, today's your day to get your freebie. Hello. Welcome. Just waiting on the paid subscribers to come through. Alrighty. Welcome in. For anyone who's new here, hi, hello. My name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And right now we are going to do free readings, but they are for subscribers only. Otherwise, you can donate $15 to receive a 5-minute reading here on TikTok. Hi, Winnie. You okay, buddy? Your eye's leaking again, bud. Poor buddy. All right. Hi, hello. I was just talking to my cat just now. His name's Winnie, for anyone who's new. We got 4 cats in this house, but the one I was talking to was Winnie. Thank you, RK, for liking the live. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. And guys, once we get to 30,000 likes, we just started. Like, I literally have been on for 1 minute. So if you are interested in getting a collective reading going, go ahead and tippity tap the screen, get us up to 30,000 likes. Hey, it's Jen. I have to name my name so I don't give out my full name on lives anymore. That is smart. The one true wifey. Hey, girl, hey. Michelle, thank you for the follow. Jen, do you want your freebie? It's Saturday, so you're going to get your freebie for being a subscriber if you're interested. Thank you, Jen, for liking the live. Wonderful. All right. This is for Jen. I just saw 222 on the timer, so good things coming in. And if anyone else is interested in a free reading, you can go ahead and subscribe. Saturdays are going to go to the subscribers for all the freebies, but if you catch me while I'm doing freebies, you also get priority, and you also get 6 minutes instead of 5 minutes anytime you donate $15 or more. Jen, did you have a specific topic before I just start your reading here? General is good. Okay, let's see what's going on for Jen. Spirit, this is for Jen. What's the message for Jen? Spirit, what is the message for Jen? Spirit, what is the message for Jen? What's going on here? All right, last shuffle, and then we're going to pull the cards, see what's going on. All right. Ooh, the Chariot here. So the Chariot is here. So this could be something to do with your car, because the Chariot does represent the car. And that's what's coming through for whatever reason. We're going to see what the other cards are. But this is like moving on. This is having everything you need to move on. Your mindset might keep you where you are. You're ready to go. But I don't know. There's something here that makes me feel vehicle. It makes me feel like Kwa. Hi, Win. You're a good boy, buddy. Ooh. So I would just pay attention to your car because it like feels accurate for me for whatever reason. Because there could be something that happens where you may need to get a new one. You'll have enough to do it. You'll have enough abundance to do it. You'll have enough emotional savviness to be like, it's okay. Things went wrong. Something happened. But we're all right. And we have enough means to get the new one. So this makes me feel like there could be a new car coming in for you. New, used, new, doesn't matter. But it might be something you might want to look out for, because I don't know, I'm getting that I don't normally get car for this, but I am today. So, and it is car. It is car related. But yeah, so just pay attention. There could be something that could seem like a stressful situation. You'll get your emotions about you. You get your even keeledness back, if you will, and then there's something new that you're going to get with a material gain here. Material gain would be a new car. Thank you, Jen. I appreciate it. I'm glad you are a subscriber. I'm like losing my words now. Thank you so much. My daughter's car needs to go to the shop. We think we know what's wrong, but now I wonder. So it could just be you having to pay for stuff for the car. It could be that as well. But with the Nine of Swords, though, it does make me feel like it's probably more stressful than what you were expecting. You're very welcome, darling. Anytime. Anytime, you know. All right, guys, we are doing free readings for subscribers today, paid subscribers on TikTok. If you are interested in a reading, it is a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading, so you can get a reading here even if you're not a subscriber. So go ahead and send in your $15 donation. I can't say much more than that. Hi, Jettle. Hi, Macy. I'm all right. Hi, Cheryl. I hope you're doing all right too on this Saturday. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for liking the live, Jen. It's very interesting that you're using a butterfly because yesterday was very butterfly for me. I have 3 caterpillars. 2 are, like, one's actively turning into a chrysalis right now. The other one is a chrysalis and one is still like a big old caterpillar. But yesterday I went into my neighbor's backyard because she has a bunch of fennel, which my caterpillars eat. So I went back there and there were so many butterflies, more butterflies than I even thought that was over there. So it just felt like a very transformative day, especially because I slept all day yesterday. Like the black moon really, like, my energy was just like, you need to sleep. You need to sleep. So I literally slept almost all day. I was up for a period of like 3 hours and then I fell asleep again. And then I was up from like around 3:45-ish until I went to bed. Really so fun. Lately, I see a lot of white butterflies. Ooh, let's see what it means. Let's see what it means. So it probably has something to do with like clarity, I would imagine, purity. White butterfly. Spiritual meaning, yes. Purity, healing, hope, and a message of transformation. So butterflies are always transformation, always. It can also represent new beginnings, peace, and protection. And some people believe it's a sign from a deceased loved one. The common association of white with purity makes a white butterfly a powerful symbol for positive change, spiritual growth, signaling that you are on the right path for emotional and spiritual healing. Hi, Miss Kay. Welcome in. So that's a lot of fun. I love that. All right, guys, we are doing readings for our paid subscribers today. Hi, Mystic Road. If you're on TikTok and you've done a paid subscription, you are eligible for free readings. So the only people who do get free readings today. Otherwise, you can donate a $15 donation if you would like to get a free reading here on TikTok. This is how you can do that. Thank you, Spirit, for being here. Spirit makes me burp for anyone who doesn't know. Yes, I think it's my grandmother. She was always my second mom, literally, but she passed away 1 year ago. Oh, I'm so sorry for the passing of your gram. My heart goes out to you, love. If you're ever interested in doing another mediumship, I feel like we've done mediumship for you before. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm here for you. Hi, Marilyn. How are you? Do you want to do your freebie? You're very welcome. Hi, Lily. I don't know if any boys are in here or not. Winnie was in here. Don't run away from them. They like to chase. And you hate it. All right. Do you have a topic, Marilyn? Sorry, I was talking to Tiger Lily. She came in the room. General. Let's do it. I'm doing a general reading for Marilyn. Spirit, this is for Marilyn. Spirit, what does Marilyn need to know? What's the message for Marilyn? Spirit, thank you for the tiny dining, Marilyn. Roar. Tiny dinings get tiny roars. Spirit, what does Marilyn need to know? It's the message for Marilyn. Spirit, what is the message for Marilyn? Let's see what's going on. All right. Oh, the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck this time. We literally just pulled her. The Queen of Cups is about emotional stability, is about filling your cup and being fulfilled in general, not letting other people take our happiness or take any sort of emotions that we are building for ourselves. This could also be creativity, intuition coming in. Good morning, Amanda. Oh, it's 11:11 Eastern time. Hell yeah, dude. Manifestations, dreams, hopes, wishes are coming true. So let's see what the other cards are. Wow, there's going to be an emotional new beginning coming in that you are strong enough to handle. You're strong enough to withtake. Again, when we talk about the strength card, we have to talk about the sun because the sun rules Leo, who is strength. So it may be emotional, but it's going to be fulfilling. It's going to be victorious and successful, vitality, strength. Right here, you have constant access to that strength right there. And this new beginning could be a spiritual awakening. It could be a spiritual awakening because this sword extends further than the physicality of the card, right? So this is a connection to spirit. This could also be an actionable new beginning and a beginning you take that you're actionable with. That's saying like, I want this, I'm going for it. New ideas, new inspiration, new communications. That's all what the swords are. Okay. So whatever this new thing is, this new endeavor, it's going to be good. It's going to raise you up. It's going to fulfill you. And you're strong enough to take on the challenge. So I do hope that made sense there, Marilyn. I hope it gave you some clarity or insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being a paid subscriber. Thank you, Amanda, for sharing the live. And I really hope that gave some clarity or insight to you there, Marilyn. And if anyone else is interested, it did. Thank you. You're welcome, darling. Anyone who's interested in a free reading, today is paid subscriber Saturday appreciation, where I do free readings for paid subscribers on TikTok. So if you are interested in that, go ahead and subscribe. Otherwise, you can do a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. If you're interested in that, that is how you do it right there. All right. Thank you, Marilyn, for sharing. Thank you for the heart, me, Laura. And welcome in, darling. All right. So Amanda's here. Amanda, are you wanting your freebie? Thank you, Marilyn, for the heart, me. All right. So what is the topic that you have in mind? All right. We're going to do a general reading for Amanda as well. Thank you, Spirit, for being here. Spirit makes me burp for anyone who's new. All right, Spirit. Whoop, that one got tangled up. This one is for Amanda. Spirit, what does Amanda need to know? What's the message for Amanda? Spirit, what is the message for Amanda? Spirit, what is the message for Amanda? What's going on for Amanda today? Hi, Evelyn. It's going to be one more shuffle and then we're cutting, okay? So this is the last shuffle. And let's cut that deck. I am doing, I never do yes or no's. Tarot is not suitable for yes or no's. Tarot is all about the details. Can you use it? Sure, but I don't, because that's not how you're supposed to use it. I never do yes or no's, and I do free readings at the beginning of all my lives. But right now, Saturday is subscriber appreciation. So the only way to get a free reading today is to subscribe. But you will be able to get free readings anytime that you find me doing the free readings. My subscribers get priority, and they also get 6 minutes instead of 5 minutes anytime they donate $15 or more to get a reading here on TikTok. It's a 5-minute reading. You're welcome, Sophia. All right, Amanda, there's a choice here. A choice needs to be made. Some choices are misleading, like a rose here that seems like, oh my gosh, it's going to smell so good. It's going to be so beautiful. And it is. But also, if you're not careful with her, she's going to make you bleed because she's going to prick you, right? She has those thorns. Some are snakes, some are hurricanes. Like, you know, those are no good. Some of them are abundant in money, but we have to balance out that money. Too much money equals too much power, which equals too much imbalance. We have justice, we have victory, we have love. Oh, there is so much here that we could choose from, so we need to choose wisely. Hi, Aria. It looks like you're going to, honestly, this looks like a choice of me. I'm choosing me. I'm going out and I'm going to do what I need to do to fill my cup. Like, this is what I'm reading here. So we do have the 10 of Wands, which is walking away with knowledge and experience. Hi, Kelly. And then I feel like you're walking right to here. Here is a childhood nostalgia card. This is harmony. This is me filling my cup as an adult to make sure that my inner child is taken care of, because that's who she's giving it to. Like, this is very much like, I have learned my lesson and I've learned that I need to fill my cup. I need to make sure I'm choosing me at the end of the day. Now, if you're in a partnership with somebody, you do have to compromise if you want that relationship to work and maintain and be good, but you can't lose yourself in that relationship. You have to make sure you know what your boundaries are. You have to know what your needs and wants are to make sure they're being met as well. But there is something we're walking away from because we learned our lesson and we're learning how to choose ourselves. So, Amanda, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being a paid subscriber here on the Subscriber Appreciation Saturdays. And I do hope it helped. I hope that made sense. Absolutely. Thank you. You're very welcome, Amanda. Anytime, my darlings. All right. And guys, it's not just paid subscribers. If you want to send in a $15 donation, you'll receive a 5-minute reading of a choice reading of whatever you would like. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. So if you're interested in any of those, go ahead and send in your $15 donation. But we are doing paid subscriber appreciation Saturday. So if I have a subscriber here who I have not read for yet, go ahead and let me know if you want your reading and what time. Yes, about Kelly, you can be right now. What do you want to know about? What's the topic? General is good. I'm sure it'll be about work. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what they want you to know. All right, Spirit. This is for our friend Kelly. Kelly. Spirit, what does Kelly need to know? What's the message for Kelly? Spirit, what's the message for Kelly? Spirit, what is the message for Kelly? What's going on here? One more shuffle. Let's cut that deck. Ooh, this is a new beginning in love, relationships, creativity. So it could still be about work. Could be a spiritual awakening. This is something that's going to be very fulfilling. Remember that. Hey, okay. Sometimes she wants to come out of the deck. That's fine. But the Queen of Cups is here as well. But just remember, this lake was not here before the cup got here. The cup was first. The Holy Grail of Tarot was first because she is the one that created the lake from the abundance that she has, from the overflowing fulfillment that they feel. Okay. Now, the Queen of Cups came out as well, and she's holding that cup. She's holding that cup, actually. Very interesting because her nails, I don't know if you guys can tell, her nails are black, just like the nails are here. So this makes me feel like this is her hand that I've never actually noticed before. Zoom, thank you for the follow. But this is something that it is going to be fulfilling. It is going to be fulfilling. It is going to be good for you. It is going to be something that is going to allow you to say, hey, this is what I want. This is what I'm going to do. This is where I'm going to go. I really like this a lot here. Let's see what the other cards are. Ooh. I do think it's about work. I do think it's about work. Man, they really want you to work a lot. Get out of town. The pretty girl, thank you for the follow. there is something that's going to come in that's going to be karmic gifts. It could be spiritual gifts if you're working on your spirituality, if you're working on developing your gifts, it could definitely be that. But the Emperor here is like the CEO. He's the boss, right? He's Aries. Aries is the first house of self, which is meaning that Aries is selfish, which is not always a bad thing. It's a good thing sometimes. Sometimes we have to be like, hey, I'm choosing me. I'm doing what I want to do because it's my motherfucking life. So this AS Aria absolutely can be after. But this is something that I feel like is going to be something that's beneficial, something that's going to be the right person, the right time, the right situation, where all your karmic gifts are coming in. So I really feel like this is going to be really beneficial. Sean, it's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading, or you can subscribe and get subscriber appreciation Saturdays where we get you a free reading. It's a mini reading is what you get. But Kelly, I hope it made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. You also get 6 minutes instead of 5 minutes when you donate $15 or more. And you also get priority during any time I'm doing free readings. So it doesn't have to just be Saturday. I love that. Thank you. And I like work, so it's okay that it's always about work. Like, seriously, that's the message, man. Like, we just want you to not give up hope on work. Because I truly think you're doing something that is heart forward. And I feel like with heart forward work for you specifically, Kelly, it feels like things make sense. Like, I feel like I'm doing what I'm meant to be doing, and I feel good about that. I feel like I'm shining people in a good light, and I feel good about that. So I think this is something that you are always meant to do, is whatever it is, creative, like stay in the creative field. Even if it's not photography forever or videography forever, just stay creative. All right. So, Aria, what type of reading are we doing for you, my darling? Hey. That's going to be so much fun. I couldn't go today anyways. I have somewhere to be today. But I was like thinking if I was still out in Ypsilanti, because that's where I was before I moved, then we could meet up, because Ypsilanti is literally boarding Ann Arbor. But I have to do things today anyways, and I'm not in that area anymore. A general, please. I would like to know if I'm on the right path in life. Yes, girl. Let's check it out. Spirit, this is for Aria. That would have been fun. It would have been fun. It would have been cool to actually meet you in real life. All right, Spirit. What does Aria need to know about her path, being on the right path? Spirit, what does Aria need to know about being on the right path? Spirit, what does Aria need to know about being on the right path? Thank you, Kelly, for liking the live. Guys, don't forget, once we get to 30,000 likes, we are going to do a collective reading. So if you want to help us get there, we only need 24,900 more likes. I know it sounds like a lot, but if all of you are doing it at once, it's easy work. It's easy work. Thank you, Kat. All right, Aria, this is the last shuffle. We're going to cut the deck. All right, the Three of Pentacles is here. Three of Pentacles is like, I'm working on it. Like, that's what it feels like to me. Like, I'm working on my path. I'm working towards going with what I want to do. I'm working towards it. You may need guidance from somebody. Hey, hi. Or somebody else in your life, a teacher, because this is a teacher here. And this is somebody who is just like, hey, I'm not worried. Like, you can practice on me. I'll be your test subject. I'm here to also assist. So there's people here that are assisting you to your path and what you need to know about your path. Interesting. The Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. I feel redirection with this. Like, that's what it feels like to me. Like, I never believe that anyone is strayed too far from their path unless they are, doing self-harm in any way, whether they have addiction in any way that is causing them to not move forward. Anything that's causing stagnancy, essentially, would be the only thing that makes me feel like you're not going on the right path. But anyone who takes a detour, it's just a detour. You're going to get back on there. But I do feel like I need to figure out, what is it that I want? Like, what do I want to do in life? Like, what feels right for me? And remember, trusting the body. Aria, have we ever done your human design? If we've ever done your human design, that will also help you to figure out, like, what feels right, and knowing if it is right for you or not right for you, how to make that decision, how to trust that decision. If you don't, nope, we haven't. If you're interested, we could do it today if you want. There's no pressure on it. You can also look it up for free yourself if you'd like. You don't need a professional's opinion. It'd be nice. I love it, but you don't have to have my opinion on it. You can look it up for free. So I do suggest you looking up your human design. Yeah, I would love to. Yay! I would love to do that too. That one is a $15 donation reading though. So if you want to do that, we could do it today or we can do it another time. Again, there is no pressure. But I do think something is going to come in that is going to put you on your path. That's going to seemingly come out of the blue. And I feel like it's going to put me right where I need to go. See, they're on the roadway. A roadway is a pathway, right? It's like it's winding, but it's going to lead you to where you need to be. And it's going to be sudden, out of nowhere, out of the blue. It's going to get you out of this rut. Okay, it's going to get you out of this rut. So trust the things that you don't even know that are happening for you and know that everything is happening for your highest good. But I want you to know your human design so you can trust yourself with making these decisions and know what makes you feel right. That's so interesting because every time I do a reading for myself, I always get the 8 of Wands because something's coming out of the blue, something you don't expect, something you don't know is coming for you. This is a message out of the blue. This could be a DM, an email, a voicemail, face-to-face interaction. You didn't expect that conversation to come in. It's something that's happening out of nowhere. Ooh, that's exciting. Right. And I do feel like it's for your highest good. I think it's for you to know, like, you may feel in a rut right now, but after that comes in, you're going to have movement because that card's all about movement. Well, I just ended things with my fiance last night though. So I wonder if it could be about that. It could be, but I think this is for your betterment. I think everything that's happening for you is good. And if it felt like your partner was blindsided and they feel like, what? I didn't expect this. Like my ex-fiance did. And I don't know why he said that because I gave a lot of signs that I was not happy with what was going on and how he ruined everything because he did ruin everything. It was him. I would take responsibility, but it wasn't my fault. I'm not the one who broke up with me 5 times. I'm not the one who did that. So, yeah, so that could be something that could end up being good for you because it's actually something that turned out really good for me. And now I am with a much better partner. I'm with a partner who really is considerate. He really thinks about me a lot. Like he just really is somebody who does actionable deeds to like show that he loves you. So like he literally did this whole room. He painted the walls, he painted the ceiling, he got new flooring in, so he could move me in here. Right. And we were stuck in the same spin cycle for 5 years. I needed something different. Yeah, I feel you because mine was 6. 100% I feel you on that. I love that. Me too. I have a really good partner now. And he is here. He's just in the other room. And now I have a lot of space that he can go in that room and I can be in this room and do my work. All right, guys. So we are waiting on either the next donation or the next subscriber. My live froze. I didn't hear what you said. Oh, I was just saying my partner, like who I broke up with, my ex-fiance, we were together for 6 years. So I totally get you on the spin cycle thing. And that my partner now is just, he's really awesome. And now he's actually in the other room right now, but he is watching TV in that room. I'm in here and I'm able to do my work. So it wasn't anything like big deal that I was saying. But I did feel like people's lives froze because I saw that I had an unstable connection, which doesn't make any sense, but you know, is as it is. Hi, Asha. How are you? I'm really hot. I gotta turn on my ceiling fan. Hold on. Oh, the light's up. I love that though. Me too. All righty, guys. And I'm so glad that this made sense for you, Aria. I'm rooting for you. There could be something else that's coming out of the blue for you that's putting you on your path, but this definitely could too. Especially if you're feeling like this in your relationship, because this was the card we pulled. If you're feeling out in the cold and desolate. In order to get a reading, it's a $15 donation, or you can subscribe today to do paid subscriber appreciation on TikTok. You'll get Saturdays, you'll get a free reading. Anytime I'm live and you see that I'm doing freebies, because I start them all off free, you'll be priority for a free reading. You also get 6 minutes instead of 5 minutes. Anytime you donate $15 for or more to your reading. Yes, we can do my destiny thing next time I have the money. Absolutely. Look it up though for free before we do it, because I just want you to know the information. It's your information to have. So I definitely would suggest looking it up on one of the free ones. Mybodygraph.com is my favorite one. So yeah, absolutely. Check it out. And then we can do, if you want a professional's opinion on it, absolutely. Thank you for my reading. I appreciate it. It definitely resonated. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Aria. I'm so glad, darling. I think I missed that. I missed that. I think you might have said that. Yeah, I think you heard. Yes, it did resonate. I did miss that. I'm sorry. I will definitely do that. Yeah, let me know when you come back. Let me know what your type is, your strategy, and not your strategy. What is your type and what is your authority? Let me know when you look it up. Because I'm always interested in it. Because it's my favorite modality. Thank you, Arya, for liking the live. Woo! All right, guys, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. If you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation, or you can be a paid subscriber and get on the paid subscriber list if you're interested in that. Just waiting on more subs because today is Sub Saturday, Sub Appreciation Saturday on TikTok. Thank you, Sarah, for liking the live. Appreciated. Hi, Danny. Welcome. Thank you for liking the live as well. But hey, go ahead. Hi, do you want your subscriber reading today? If so, what's the topic? Because you get a free reading today for Saturday, Appreciation Day. Hopefully you're not getting filtered, my friend. Hi, Dora. Welcome in. Thank you for liking the live as well. So again, if you are a paid subscriber, it's paid subscriber appreciation. Let me know what's the topic of your reading. You'll get your reading today. Get your freebie going on. And if I don't read your comment, it does mean it may have gotten filtered. We haven't had a lot of filtration problems as of late, but you never know. You never know. Nia, thank you so much for following. Thank you so much for your question. I'd be interested in reading that for you, but it is a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading, or you can be a paid subscriber here on TikTok in order to get your reading. So you can choose either way to get your reading. If you do a $15 donation, you're going to get a 5-minute reading. If you are a paid subscriber, you're going to get 2 cards being pulled plus the bottom card for a total of 3 cards. But thank you, Naya, for the follow either way. Hey, Kyler. Good morning to you, darling. How are you today? Oh, good. I'm good. I'm good. I wasn't live for 2 days, though. What was it? Thursday. I think I just actively was like, oh, no, that's what happened. I was going to go live, and then I started getting really bad menstrual cramps. TMI for anyone who is not a female or you know, relates to being one. Laura, thank you so much for subscribing. We're going to get you your free reading. Let me know if you want a topic or if you just want a general reading. So I didn't go on Thursday because of that. I was like wreathing in pain. Like I low key think I have endometriosis by the way that I just have so much pain. It's like unbearable where I like literally have to be on the floor in the fetal position. Like it was awful. And it took like 2 hours for it to go away. It was a whole thing. So I couldn't go live that day. And then yesterday, the new moon, the black new moon, which just means there's 2 new moons in a month. And it's a relatively new term, but that made me sleep all day. I was literally sleeping all day. I couldn't get up. I couldn't do it. So that was really rough as well. So that's why I was off for the last 2 days, but now I am back. I feel good. I feel rested. I feel ready. So if you guys are interested, we are doing readings right now for paid subscribers. If you want to get a 5-minute reading, it's a $15 donation. That's the worst, Mel. Glad you are better. Me too. Good morning, BGGGG. All right. I'm thinking if just doing Mystic, which I've been doing, and how getting a lot of, I don't know what GIS is, GIS, or keep doing my part-time education stuff. Or do both, or just music. Oh, yay, Kyler, they moved into their new house. Yay! I'm so happy for you, my darling. All right, let's see. Is this about career then, I would imagine? Sorry for the time. It was music. Okay. All right, let's see. I think I have the question here. All right, Spirit. This is for Laura. Spirit, what does Laura need to know in regards to music or education? Well, I'm retired. It's what to do in retirement. Spirit, what does Laura need to know about retirement and knowing to do music or education? Music or education? Music or education? Ooh, wow. Okay, a yawn came through. So yawn came through. That means to me like don't overextend yourself. That's what it feels like to me. Like, don't overextend yourself. Something about music to me, it's just like, I really love it. It feels like I really love it. It feels like it's something that I can really relate to, something I can really get behind. Ooh, thank you, Danny. I never got your question, so I didn't know if you wanted a reading or not. But next time you catch me, if you did want a reading and for whatever reason I didn't get your question, just let me know, okay? But have a great day at work. Yeah, there's something here that I really like about music, but whatever you choose, you're going to be successful. This is the card of success, and I haven't seen her in a couple of readings. Like, at least I don't feel like she's been out all week, to be honest with you. But the 3 of Wands is the card of success. It may not be to port yet. It's in the harbor, but it is coming in, okay? It's out there for you. Let me see what else is going on here. I feel like it's music. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. I feel like pursuing music, going for I do like, I don't know, like if there's music education you're trying to learn or like get better at or something like that. That could be, but like they're dancing in the moonlight, right? You don't really need music to dance. Like you can just move your body, but it's better to dance to a rhythm, right? It's better to dance to music. But I do see the indecisiveness. I see the emotional of it all. Like, what do I want? How do I go get it? Her logic is being clouded from the emotions here. I feel like you could take those emotions and put them into song. I feel like you could take those emotions and either write a song or like strum on your guitar, play on the piano, create something from like this confusion even. I don't know. I just feel like I want to create. Whatever you choose, you're going to be fine with, though. Whatever you choose, because I do see you have the choice, but you're going to be fine. You're going to gain wisdom, something unknown, unseen coming in that's going to cause growth and evolution, which is going to cause wisdom. It's something that's going to be really beneficial for you. So I do hope that makes sense. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. I feel music is the way. I just feel it. I just think it is. I just think music is the way. Right. So I do hope that helps there, my love. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for asking your question and being a paid subscriber. I really appreciate you so much. Mwah. I love doing both, but getting more gigs and don't want to overextend by still working in education. Yeah, I think music's it. Wendy Lynn, thank you so much for the heart me. Because to me, it's like I just feel like I'm in my element, like I'm in peace, like almost like it's a spiritual experience to play music. And a lot of musicians do feel that, like it's a spiritual connection, like there's like something's moving through you, through like the strums, through the keys, through just the notes that are being played. Like it just feels like that's my connection to the vibrations of this earth. Like that's what it feels like to me. Thanks. You're the best. You're very welcome. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Anytime you donate $15 or more, you will get 6 minutes instead of 5 minutes for being a paid subscriber. And Wendy Lynn says, you are so welcome. I appreciate you so much. Alrighty, we are waiting on the next subscriber or the next donation. $15 gets you a 5-minute reading if you're interested in that. Here live on TikTok. That's where you'll be getting your reading. Or you can do a subscribe to get free readings on Saturdays or anytime that I am live. While I'm doing free readings, the first portion of every live is free. So if I'm doing freebies and you come in, you get priority in those freebies, no matter what day it is. You also get 6 minutes instead of 5 minutes for your $15 donation. So those are the 3 benefits to subscribing. Always on Saturday, doesn't matter what time, doesn't matter if I'm already doing the donations, you still get your free reading. It's only on the week, like Sunday through Friday. If I am on the paid readings, then it's just the paid readings or donated readings. But if I'm doing free readings, you get priority during those moments. Infamous L, thank you for the heart me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're doing a Saturday only appreciation. So the only people getting free readings right now, Emily, are my subscribers. So only subscribers on Saturday get free readings. If you want a free reading, go ahead and subscribe. Otherwise, it's a $15 donation. Infamous L, thank you for the roses. Wendy Lynn, thank you for the rose as well. Okay, thanks. Yeah, thank you for asking, Emily. I appreciate you. Thank you, Emily, for following. Yes, Emily, make sure, like, if you see the notification that I'm live, hop in right away. There's going to be a chance that you could get a free reading there. Okay. Especially if that's what you're interested in. I can't guarantee it, but there is a big possibility you could, especially if you're the first person that comments. Typically, the first person that comments gets their reading. I want a reading. I'm trying my best to subscribe. So, I'm pretty sure the way to subscribe, I don't know if it's moved around or not, but there used to be like a star right here for you guys, or like under here, there used to be a star. You could subscribe there, but now I think there's like a team thing happening. I don't know. It's somewhere up here, I believe it is, that you may be able to subscribe from there as well. Anyone that's able to help Wendy in the right direction, go ahead and please let her know what to press to subscribe. Because I have a different screen than you guys for being the one on live. Yeah, you're welcome, Wendy Lynn. Hi, Zinzin. Welcome in. Thank you for following, Zinzin. And we're almost to 50 subscribers, so that's pretty fucking rad. Pretty excited about that. I don't know what happens at 50. subscribers. I don't know if I like level up on something. I'm not savvy on this. I literally just come on here to do readings. Like I don't know anything about anything. Megan Lynn, thank you for the follow. Wendy Lynn, thank you for the tiny tiny roar. Tiny tinies get tiny roars. Melly, thank you for liking the live. Guys, at 30,000 likes, we do a collective reading. So if you guys want to help us get there faster, everyone in the live just tippity tap 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 that the screen. That's going to go so fast. If all people in the live tap that screen, we'll get up to 30,000 likes to do a collective reading. And also, Spirit makes me burp for anyone who's new here. It's just what they do. It's just what they do. Thank you, Megan Lynn. Thank you, Melly, for liking the live. Thank you, Melly, for the heart me. Oh, it went away. It goes away so fast. Killing it up in here with the likes already. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wendy Lynn, are you still having Sharoma? I got you. Cheryl, hi. I've heard and seen that a lot. Burps. Yay, she figured it out. All right, I got you, Sharoma. If I'm not saying your name correct, just let me know. Or if you prefer a different name to be said, let me know that as well. Spirit does not need your government name. They know who you are. Yeah, burps. I want to pay without putting my card. So I can do this one or this one where you don't have to use that. The website, unfortunately, you do have to do that. But this one and this one, if you have these two, you won't need to do that. All right, Sharoma. Shromona. Yes, what is the, well, just tell me the topic. So go here. So to get to the correct one, you're going to go here. Where you're going to press my picture here. You're going to press my picture again here when it pops up. Then you're going to just do that. Choose that one. And then you can go here and here or here safely. Your pet. Okay, you want to do mediumship for your pet that just passed. Her name was Googly. Oh. All right, let's see what's going on here. So we also record for anyone who's interested in ever rewatching their readings. We do record. So I'm going to give you a timestamp. Your timestamp doubles as an angel number for a secondary message from your angels. So when we're done here, just look up 49 spiritual meaning or angel number 49, and we'll tell you the meaning of that angel number. But 49 is your timestamp, so you could just fast forward if you ever want to watch it again to 49 minutes. Cheryl saying she's sorry for your loss there, Shromona. Shromona. I'm just trying to say your name right. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. They say thank you, Cheryl. That's very interesting. This is crazy. My incense won't light. This is crazy. What is happening? Okay, well, we'll just do that then, Moni. Fertility Psychic Mandy, thank you for the follow. Oh, I lied. You're fake. All right, this is for Shromona. Getting in contact with Googly. Oof. First thing I feel in my body is my heart space. I feel like this passing was very hard for you. Like this was like This is coming to me as a dog, a smaller dog. Let me know if that makes sense by saying yes, no, or I don't know. Nothing more, nothing less. But I get a small dog with this. Um, and I feel like this animal, yes, I feel like this dog was very much like your soulmate dog. Like the dog that it might have, I don't know if this was your first dog, like on your own, like really raising, but I just feel like such a deep connection. Like this dog knew, like just knew me intuitively, just knew if something was wrong, would come over and just put their head on me or like try to give me kisses. Um, this just feels like a dog that is so incredibly special. And I feel like she felt that way about you. I felt like she was attached to your hip. Like when you were home or you were on walks, I just feel like she was right by your side all the time. You're in the bathroom, so is she. You're in the shower, she's waiting for you to get out because I don't think she liked water. You moved to the kitchen, girl, she's right there underneath those feet. Like I just feel like wherever you went, she would go, unless she was like conked. If she was conked out, like this straight up like sleeping and just like that type of sleep. I don't think she followed you around. When she woke up, she was like, "Where's mom?" Megan, thank you so much. She didn't like water. She's like, "I will wait right here until you're out of the bath." Thank you so much. I feel like even with outside, like going outside, like I think she liked to be outside, but I don't feel like it was like her favorite place to be. Like to me, she's a couch potato. She loved being on the couch. She loved just cuddling with you on the couch. I just feel like there's something here about the couch that's just like that's her place. Angel Face, thank you so much for the follow. I just think she's a couch potato. I think she's a lazy little bean, lazy little puppy bean. I think she was spoiled rotten. Totally loved her bed and the couch more than anything. I think she was what was I saying? I'm so sorry. There was something I was saying here. We talked about the couch. What else did you want to say there, Googly? Oh, spoiled rotten. You spoiled her rotten. That's what she's saying. I feel like whenever you went to the dog store, the pet store, I feel like when you were getting her food, like you'd look around for like a new little toy for her, new little ball. I feel like she really loved like the little Kong balls, like the little tennis balls. I think she really liked to like. She makes me feel like she'd like to chase the ball, but not return the ball. It's like, oh, no take, only throw. Like that's what it like. She comes forth with me is like, I love this little ball. No take, only throw. It's like I can't throw it if I can't take it. No take, only throw. She makes me feel like she really liked, and it's the littler ones, like not the big ones. I feel like she loved her stuffed animals too, like her squeakers. I feel like she loved to like destroy that and get that squeaker out of there. But I feel like there's one that was like, it's like she's showing me one that's like a bear that I don't think she really destroyed other than like carried around. She makes me feel like she was an only dog. Wendy, thank you so much. I got you. You're going to be after Megan. She makes me feel like she was an only dog. She might have had a sibling or a cat sibling, but I just feel like she was it. She was like the only one that mattered. Let me make sure. Let me know if that makes sense by saying yes, no, or I don't know. But I just feel like this is a special, special, special pet that you had. A special, special pet. Yes, yes. There's a part of me that makes me feel like I don't know if I'm going to get a dog again, and this could be just your grief talking. But I do feel like you're going to get another pet. I do. I feel like Googly is going to basically show you your next pet, or you're going to see this pet and be like, it has little mannerisms that Googly had, or like something that like reminded you of Googly. That is just going to be like, I have to get this pet. So I do feel like you will get another pet here. It's not a replacement pet. It's not a replacement. It is literally just the next animal you're supposed to help. Sharmona, I hope that helped. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. I'm so sorry for the passing of Googly. My heart goes out to you. I know losing a pet is, people don't talk about how hard it is. How hard it is to lose an animal like that, especially one that was like a soulmate connection to you. That's going to be like when Salem, my cat, passes away. No offense, Winnie, but like Salem is like my soulmate cat. And when he dies, it's going to be the worst day of my entire existence. I promise you. It's so hard. She was like a baby I grew up with. Oh my gosh, she's so special. She is so special. But she's okay. She's all right. She's thriving up here. She's in the spiritual realm. Like, she is absolutely okay. And it's crazy to me. My incense will not light. This is wild bananas. I've never had this happen before. But we do have our next reading here. But Sharmona, I hope that helped. I hope it gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight, my love. Mwah. Hope it gave you comfort in some way too. Oh, it finally lit. Yay! Okay, the incense is back. All righty. Megan, you are next. And then we have Wendy. Thank you, Megan, for being here. Thank you so much for submitting your $15 donation. You're very welcome, Sharmona. Anytime. I'm here for you. I also do private readings. If you guys are ever interested in private readings, you can set up your private reading right from here. All right, Megan, what type of reading are we doing for you? Do you want to do psychic readings, mediumship readings, or human design readings? Ooh, thank you, Spirit. And Sharmona, that was for you, my love. Because Spirit makes me burp. that was your reading that did it. And Cheryl, thank you so much for your conversation here. I appreciate you. I hope you're still here. I don't know if you are, but I appreciate it. Psychic, all right. What's the topic? Just give me the topic matter. Is it about relationships? Is it about love? Is it about finances, health, career? Or are you looking for a general message? Or is there a topic that I didn't say that you want to know about? It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be the topics I say. Just go ahead and let me know the topic. Not too much information, just the topic. General message or family. Okay, so we're going to do a general, see what's going on. Because family would be mediumship. Or no, you want to know about family. We'll do a general and see what comes through. Your timestamp is 57 minutes. This can also double as a secondary message from your angels. Just look up angel number 57 when we're done here to receive that additional message here. And we're always recording. So that timestamp of 57 minutes is how you can fast forward on today's date. Just remember today's date. All of them are dated. And then you can remember that timestamp and fast forward anytime you'd like. All right, Spirit, this is for Megan. Spirit, what does Megan need to know? Spirit, what does Megan need to know? Spirit, what does Megan need to know? Now, Megan, I want to scrunch up my face. I want to make a stink face. Like, that's just like the feeling I want to make. I'm like, there's something here happening that just doesn't feel healthy. It feels toxic to me. It feels like I keep the stress in my back as well. Like, I feel like pain on my right side. Sorry, this is my left side. My lefts and rights. My left side, so it'd be looking right side for you. Like right between my shoulder blade and my spine, I feel like a little bit of pain there. So I do think you might keep your stress in your back. So if you're feeling any pains, go get a massage, get one of those massage GUNs and use that. But it just feels like whatever this toxicity is, you're holding it in your back. I slept horrible last night. My left side of my back is all wonky today. Girl, I feel it. But I do feel like this is also stress as well as sleeping wrong. Okay. Let me do one more shuffle because it feels right. And then we're going to cut that deck. Let's go for it. All right. So this is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is like you're ready to take off. Almost feels like I'm ready to just yell. That's what it feels like. Like I'm ready. Leah, thank you so much. I got you. It feels like I'm ready to yell. It feels like I'm ready to just freak out. Like I'm ready to just let off steam. That feels the most accurate. Let off steam. Like I'm ready for it. my gosh, I don't know what's up with these cards today. This is for your highest good. Okay, whatever this is, whatever you're ready to do, ready to take off with, it's for your highest good. This card is the happily ever after card. This is a card about like celebrating the next chapter, ending something and going into something that's beautiful. Only rainbow and tarot. So let's see what the other cards have to say here. Yeah, there's a lot of mental because there's a lot of swords. The swords are the mental suit. They're the mind, their ideas, their inspirations, their communications, they're taking action, but you're feeling inactive. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. You are feeling inactive. All right. Because the 8 of Swords is the hold yourself back card because the emotions are so big that you think something's in your way, but nothing's really in your way. And then thank you, Spirit. We have the 10 of Swords. Now, this is the second 10 we've had. This is a chapter ending. And remember how I said something felt toxic? Look at the toxic sludge. You see that toxic sludge right there? Something is toxic that you have to deal with that's making you feel like you're stuck here. But here's the thing. When you start standing up for yourself, because it's always a new dawn, a new day. This is what this card is. It's always darkest right before the dawn. Definitely resonates with holding stress and mental. Definitely feeling inactive too. Just know like this is a new dawn, a new day coming in, and that is going to be something very beneficial. So this is referencing the sun. Remember that 10 of cups came out all by itself to say like this is happening for your highest good. Yes, it feels terrible. Yes, it feels like I'm stuck. Yes, it feels like I can't move. I can't go forward. I can't do anything. But you need to stand up for yourself. Again, you're ready to do so. You're ready to do so. This is a card of saying, I'm taking my power back. I'm talking my truths. I'm not going to hold back. I'm going to say what's on my mind. Again, swords are the mind. And I'm going to let people know exactly how I feel. And I'm taking my power back. And I'm going to stand firm in that power. I'm going to stand firm with what I know to be true for me. I'm no longer going to let people like put forks in me, for lack of a better term on TikTok. But like, this is me saying, I'm going to stand up for myself. We'll work through this toxic situation. Thank you for that. It's something I've struggled with these last years. You're going to be fine. I'm going to tell you why. You also have the 9 of Cups, your wishes, your dreams, your hopes, all coming to fruition. This is the genie in a bottle energy. What have you been asking Spirit, God, universe, source? Spirit is a little different than all that, like God, source, or universe, but like they hear your manifestations. They hear your prayers, which is another word for spells. Prayers are spells, you guys. And then you also have the Star card. Your wishes, your dreams, your hopes, your manifestations taking off, taking flight. You are putting the work into them. This is the 8 stars, all right here, including that one, all with 8 points. Card 17, 7 plus 1 is 8. This is all in reference to strength. Strength is Leo. Leo is opposite Aquarius, which is what this card is. Leo is ruled by the sun, which is the most perceived positive sign you can have. And we have a reference to the sun right here because, again, it's a new dawn, a new day. Like something good is going to come in. It's always darkest right before the dawn. The sun is the best sign you can have. Even though she's not physically here, she's being referenced twice here. Okay, so there is something good coming out of you standing up for yourself. There's something good coming up when you stand up for yourself and say, hey, I'm not taking it anymore. And then everything you want in life, whatever you've been asking for, it's going to achieve. Again, this is all happening for your highest good. Okay. And even right here, 111 for the likes. This is absolutely your dreams, your hopes, your wishes, your manifestations coming true. That's what it means when you see 111s. So girl, everything you've been asking for has been heard by your spiritual team, by your ancestors, by all the people working for you behind the scenes. Everything is going to work out. You just have to stand up for yourself and speak your truth. Okay. All right, Megan, speak that truth. Even if it's scary, even if your voice shakes, speak your truth. Thank you so much. Love your reading style. Angel numbers have been screaming at me lately. I just got to get to moving here. Thank you so much. You are very welcome. Don't forget to look up your other angel number, which was a 57. So look up angel number 57 to get an additional message from your angels there. But Megan, thank you so much for getting a reading here today. I really appreciate it. And I'm so glad it resonated, my love. Mwah. All right, next we have is Wendy. After Wendy, we have Leah. After Leah, we don't have anyone else. Go ahead and send in your $15 donation, or you can subscribe to get a mini reading, a smaller reading, a 3-card pull. Well, 2-card pull plus the bottom, so 3-card total. Or get a 5-minute reading with your $15 donation. All right. And thank you so much, guys, for liking the live. I really appreciate it. Cheryl said, I need a focus and energy. I think that's thanks. You're welcome, Cheryl. If that resonated, take it, darling. All right. So the next person again is Wendy. So Wendy, let me know that you're here. Let me know what type of reading we're doing. Again, we do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. Sure, who are we getting in contact with? I do a direct connection, but I am an evidential medium, so I'm going to give you evidence that this is the person we have. I just want to guarantee we get your family member, because when we do spirit-led, it's not always the person that paid. It's like whoever's in the live. So we'll get your dad on the horn here. Wow, this keeps going out. This is crazy. I've never had incense go out before. This is wild bananas to me. Your timestamp is going to be 1 hour and 6 minutes. So 106 is your angel number. So when you look up angel number 106 for that additional message there. And guys, don't forget 30,000 likes is when we do a collective message. So go ahead and tap that screen so we can get up to 30,000 likes. And Melly, I've been noticing you've been doing a killer job. Thank you so much, my love. All right, I'm already getting some messages here. This is for Wendy. Getting in contact with Wendy's dad. So either your father made it to an old age or I have your grandfather here because I have an older gentleman here. So I don't know. It feels fatherly to me. So your father may have made it to an older age. Whoever this is, though, who I have here, makes me laugh. Like they make me feel like they're funny and that they are unserious. He was 71. Okay, wonderful. So we do have your dad here because he's an older gentleman. But he makes me feel like he didn't take things too seriously. He makes me feel like he really found the joke in everything. Like everything was like you're supposed to laugh at everything. Like I feel like that was like his motto. Like if you're not laughing, what are you even doing here? Oh, she goes, that's him. I feel like your dad and your mom, like he's showing me a wedding band. So I feel like either he got remarried or maybe I feel like your mom and him were together the whole time though. That's how it feels to me. Like they were together the whole time. I feel like with his energy, he makes me feel like he just definitely makes me feel like a good father, a good grandfather. He feels like a participant. He feels like he was the person I could depend on when shit hit the fan. Like I'm not close to my mom. Nina, thank you so much for the tiny 90s. Aurora. But like he was the one I could rely on. He is the one that I could call in a crisis. And I feel like he'd be like, I got you. And even if he couldn't, I feel like he had a friend. Like he's like, don't worry, Uncle Bob got it. Don't worry, my friend Scott got it. Don't worry, whoever has it. Like he feels connected to me in that way. He was the best. He could be showing me a wedding band because it could be somebody else's wedding as well if they weren't together the whole time. But he's just really highlighting the wedding band here. Oh, you're engaged. Just know that he's going to be with you. That's why he's showing me the wedding band, is because he's going to be there. He will be there. He will walk you down that aisle. So whoever ends up walking you down the aisle, if you walk down by yourself, you walk down with another father type figure, he's going to walk down with you. He's going to be on the other side. So keep one of your sides open, even if you walk with somebody else, because he's going to be on that other side. I just love this. I love him because he's like, I would never miss it. I would not miss it for the world. I feel like you're going to honor him. I see a table of like people who couldn't make it to the wedding because they passed away, a memorial table, if you will. I see him being front and center of that table, though. Like, I don't know if you're going to put him on like an extra, like, there is the top tier and then the bottom tier. I wouldn't tier him, honestly, but like he has like a special place, like dad's photos right here. I feel like you're going to wear something of his too. I think this is something old that you'll wear for him. Like, there's something here. I just feel like it's could be a watch of some sort because I do see a watch coming in. I don't know if you're going to wear the watch or something else, but I feel like you're going to wear something of his. Oh, you have nothing of his. Oh, there's something though that you may receive that you may not know that you're going to receive. Because it makes me feel like there's something here that you will get of his. You just may not have it yet. If you're not close with your mom and you have siblings and your siblings close with your mom and if she's like hoarding all this stuff, definitely have your sibling ask. And don't make it seem like it's for you either. Like the sibling be like, oh, I just wanted to have like for a minute, things like that. So honestly, I think your mom's going to forget that anyone even has it. I think your mom, for whatever reason, makes me feel like she's controlling. Like could be narcissistic, but I just feel like a very control with her. Like everything has to be under her control. Yes. I just feel like your dad is just over the moon proud of you. And I think he always has been. And I think he always will be. I just don't think there's anything you can ever do in this life that is going to make him feel not proud of you or less than or anything like that. But keep space with him at your wedding. Keep one side of you, if you're not walking down by yourself, keep side of you open so that your father can also walk you down. I'm crying. Oh, Wendy Lynn, I'm so sorry to make you cry, but I'm so happy that I could give this message to you from your dad. I love that he just showed me his wedding band. I was like, oh, he must be married. And then I thought for a minute, I was like, because he kept showing it to me like over and over again. So I feel like I was like, oh, I must be misinterpreting it. It must be somebody else's wedding. Because he just kept like, no. So if I misinterpret something, they just keep like, like you tapping like, look at this. She goes, I'm happy. I'm so glad, my love. My heart goes out to you. I'm so sorry for the loss of your father. He seems like a remarkable dad, like a really, really fantastic father. And my heart goes out to you. Mwah! Big kisses, big hugs. All right, Heather, thank you so much for the rose. I appreciate that. All right, next we have is Leah. We are going to move on here. So Leah, let me know what type of reading we're doing for you. Again, we do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. And after Leah, guys, we don't have anyone else. So if you're wanting a reading but you don't want to subscribe, it's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. If you are a subscriber, you're going to get 2 cards and the bottom card for a total of 3 cards. Absolutely, Leo. We can get you a general reading. Thank you, Spirit. That was for you, Wendy. Spirit makes me burp. That burp was 100% for you, Wendy. Why? Is it because the fan's on? I've never had incense ever just like stop working. Like this is wild bananas to me. But when Leah, we're gonna do your general reading. I'm just gonna try to light this again. Like this is crazy. It won't stop like going out. Crazy. But I need the fan on. It was too hot. I was getting too hot. Okay, stop going out now. Just keep swimming. Okay. Let's check it out. Hey, Judy. Thanks for liking the live, guys. Don't forget 30,000 likes, and we're going to do a collective reading. We're almost halfway there. Almost halfway there. If you want that collective, go ahead and tap that screen. The more people tapping at one time, the faster this number goes up. So if we're all doing it all together, all 8 people in here doing it, we're going to get that up quick. So if you want to get that collective reading going, tap that screen. All right, Leah, your angel number or your timestamp, because remember, we recorded all. Hi, Safa. Oh, she has so much to tell me. Your timestamp is 1 hour, 15 minutes. 1:15 is your angel number. You can look up for an additional message after this. Melissa, thank you for the follow. Go ahead and tap that screen. Get us up to 30,000 likes, or help everyone else get us up to 30,000 likes. We'll do a collective reading. Shy Salem, thank you for the follow. I'm moving out this Wednesday, not to LA, but close. Yes. I'm so happy for you, Safa. Hell yeah, girl. All right, Spirit, this is for our friend Leah. Spirit, what does Leah need to know? What's the message for Leah? Spirit, what is the message for Leah? Spirit, what is the message for our friend Leah here? Leah, I feel several different things all at once, and they could all be true at once. One, I feel like a lot of highlight in my cheeks. Maybe I've been smiling a lot, but it also makes me feel like I'm so excited I could get sick. Like I'm so anxious, or I just feel excitement and anxiety are the same feeling, just differently perceived. But it's just like also like I feel like I could get sick. Like it could be nerves, it could be excitement, it could be something that's like triggering, like I could vomit type of thing. I also get some highlight here in my right shoulder as well. I get a little bit of a pain here. So if you are experiencing any back pain or shoulder pain, because now my left shoulder is also being highlighted in pain as well, take it easy on you. You'll be okay. There's something here with my shoulder, though, is really being highlighted now. Left shoulder, I just almost like, I feel like I want to like crack it or like extend it or have somebody like yank on it. It just feels tight, I guess. Queen of Wands, though, is here. Hell yes. She is my favorite of the court cards. You have Salem Binks right there. Salem Binks is my real life cat. He is not in the room right now. He was in the room on Wednesday all day. It was the best. She goes, yes, that makes sense. Thank you so much for letting me know. But you got luck on your side. Salem Binks is a lucky cat. Don't believe the hype. Black cats are actually lucky. Don't let the patriarchy confuse you on that by superstition. No, they're trying to disempower you. She is popular. She's warm. She's inviting. People are gravitate towards her energy. People will try to use her energy because she's so warm and inviting. But she will burn the fuck out of those who try to use her, abuse her, or hang her up to dry. She is fire at the end of the day. She is Aries by nature, but she is also Leo or Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. She's transformative. She's psychic. She is the fucking best. Rachel, I got you. You're going to be next. Thank you, Rachel. Let's see what else is going on here. Ooh, you got the pair, girl. You got the pair. Hell yeah, dude. Don't let your brain be mean to you. If your brain's telling you that you're not good enough or you can't do that or you don't listen to your brain. Your brain is lying to you. That's the anxiety. Remember how I felt like both things at once, excitement and anxiety? I see you have it here, and you may need to take a break. Take a moment. This could be depression and anxiety together, okay? Oof, yeah. So you may have this, but I do feel like you're going to rise above it. I feel like you're going to rise above your depression and your anxiety. I feel like you're going to start to be honest and transparent. I feel like you're honest anyways, but I feel like you're going to be even more honest, even more transparent. You can see through her clothing, except her corset, because she is modest. But what you see with her is what you get. She doesn't try to be anyone else but herself. She is somebody who has ideas and inspiration. She's so smart and intelligent. She is somebody who is very communicative. She's a very good communicator. She's a very good judge of character. She's traditionally Libra. She can be Aquarius or Gemini, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign as well. But she is somebody who is not afraid to say exactly what she is feeling, what is on her mind. So it's now time to be honest about what is going on in your life, about your anxiety and your depression, okay, that you may or may not be experiencing, but I do feel like you are experiencing that. Things are going to change, though. Things are going to change. It's going to be out of nowhere, out of the blue. That's what the 8 of Wands are. 8s are success. They are attainment. They are opportunities. They are getting there, right? 9s are more attainment, but like, don't be afraid of the next step. Don't be afraid of what comes in for you. That's meant for you. Human design is going to tell you the way that you should really make decisions to make sure that you're making the right decisions for you. You can look it up for free if you'd like. There's free charts everywhere. Or I could read it for you if you would like a professional's opinion on it. But human design is a chart reading all about your energy, how it works. Thank you, Spirit. And how to trust yourself with making decisions. The King of Wands here, they are ready to go. You can see they're getting off their throne because they are not flush with their throne. They are uncrossing their legs. They are ready to go and take some action. They're ready to burn the whole motherfucker down. Wands are fire. So something out of the blue is going to come, whether it's a face-to-face interaction, a phone call, a DM, but it's going to motivate you to rise up and do whatever you need to do, even in the face of anxiety and depression. So, Leah, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your $15 donation. Definitely check out Human Design. If you don't want me to read it here today, I'm going to be doing this my whole life. So just make sure to follow me. And whenever you're ready for a Human Design reading, we can do it. But you can always look it up without a professional's opinion for free if you would like. Thank you. Yes, makes so much sense. I'm so glad, Leah. I'm so glad. Definitely look up Human Design and really learn how to trust the body with making decisions instead of the brain. The brain will always turn on and try to tell you, but the body remembers everything. So that's what Human Design really focuses on, is trusting yourself, trusting your body to make decisions. But thank you, Leah, for being here again. Thank you again for your donation. I really appreciate it. I'm so glad it made sense. Mwah. All right, we're moving on with Rachel. Rachel, thank you so much for being here. Anyone who wants to be after Rachel, go ahead and submit your $15 donation. We got Tina, actually. So Tina's going to be next. After Tina, we don't got anyone else. So go ahead and submit that donation. But right now it's for Rachel. Rachel, you wanted a mediumship reading, I think you said. Who are we getting in connection with? I do a direct connection, but I do an evidential mediumship. So just let me know the relationship, your mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, brother, sister, husband, wife, etc. If they don't have a traditional relationship with you, go ahead and let me know their first name only, nothing more, nothing less. I am open to who it could be. So the reason I do a direct connection has everything to do with the room itself. Because if I do a spirit led, it could literally be anyone's parent, grandparent, ancestor instead of your ancestry. So that's why I do not do spirit led, because I used to, and it used to not hit the person I'm asking for, because a lot of people will push their way through and be like, I have something to say to this person. Do they have to be deceased? That's what mediumship is. Yes, they do have to be deceased. If you want to know information about love or a friendship or a family member, but we're not spying on them because we want to know what they're, okay, so we're going to do your grandfather. Okay, perfect. Your timestamp is 1 hour and 23 minutes, 1, 2, 3. And again, we record all these readings here. I don't know if you can read that. Spirit, this is for Rachel. Rachel. I'm getting in contact with Rachel's grandfather, grandpa. The person that I have here makes me feel like they had lived a life. Like they were rough and tumbled. They give me like cowboy-esque like feel here, like a thick mustache. They are showing me a cowboy hat. I hope this is making sense. But I feel like they were either they related to the cowboy life or they were working as such in their lifetime. But that's what they give me right away. I just feel rough and tumble with him. I feel like he's somebody who was like he played hard and he worked hard. Like I feel like he had a good work ethic. I feel like he's somebody who may have not really wanted to retire, but also worked with his hands. Let me know if this is making sense by saying yes, this makes sense, no, this doesn't, or I don't know, nothing more, nothing less. But I just get like this rough and tumble grandpa that was just so he makes me feel excitable. He makes me feel interesting. He makes me feel like I just feel like I really would love just to sit and listen to grandpa. She goes, a little. He makes me feel very encouraging as well. So, like, if you had something or you were struggling with something, he'd be like, you can do it. We're going to do it together. Like, we're going to sit here and we're going to figure it out. Like, he makes me feel very smart as well. But very like smart in the ways of like a mechanical brain. Like he could figure out mechanics. He could figure out like steps to do something. Like if something broke, he would be like, okay, in order to fix this, you will do this and this and this. And like he just knew the steps and how to like build things and fix things, like a very mechanical sense of brain, I guess, for lack of a better term. Nay, thank you so much for the follow. It's a $15 donation. He makes me feel like he also had a very sweet side to him, like a very gentle side. Like he was very, I feel like he was very multifaceted. Like he does make me feel very multifaceted. Like he could do it all. Like grandpa was a jack of all trades. He could do anything. I feel like he did have a big thick mustache though. He keeps pointing out like a big thick mustache. Hi, Tots Bundy. I wouldn't be surprised like if he really liked like older movies, like cowboy type movies, like Clint Eastwood type movies. Because he's just bringing in a lot of cowboy imagery to me, like a lot of cowboy imagery to me. So I don't know if he was Southern American or any other place that has cowboys, which could be literally anywhere in the world. I'm just American, I have American education. But he just makes me feel like he's very, like he plays hard and he loves hard. I think he also might have had a GUN enjoyment. He might have gone to ranges, might have done shooting ranges, things like that. He was from the South. He makes me feel proud. I am hearing proud to be an American, which I'm glad he was proud to be an American. Good for you, sir. I'll keep my own opinions to myself. But I just feel like he was very like, I feel like he was also kind of quiet. He was he just makes me feel very intriguing. He might have been a man of like small words or not many words. When he spoke though, I feel like it was very like people listened to him, people paid attention to him. I feel a lot of respect from him as well. Like a lot of people respected his words, he respected his opinion. I just feel like a lot of people had a lot of respect for him. I really feel like he loved being a grandfather. I feel like he loved imparting wisdom. I think that's like the best part of being a parent and being a grandparent was just imparting wisdom on people and like showing people like this is what happened to me. This is my experience. And because of this, my experience, I want you to learn from it. So you don't have to learn the hard way, but sometimes people have to learn the hard way regardless. But Rachel, I hope that made sense for your grandpa. I hope it gave you some clarity. I hope it gave you some insight or some comfort in some way. I do feel like he just makes me feel very interesting man. I feel like he lived a full life. I feel like he did many, many, many things. Like I said, a jack of all trades. Very interesting. Thank you. You're very welcome, Rachel. I hope that made sense, but love. Ow. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that got me in my funny bone in my knee. And you didn't think you had one, but there is one there. I just experienced it. Oh. I have Tina next. Tina, I didn't forget about you. I'm just in pain at the moment. It took me down. Oh. All right. Oof. All right, Tina, I think we're doing a love reading with you and Alex, I think I saw. Let me know if that is correct. Oh, Lord. And guys, after Tina, we don't have anyone else. $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. Hi, Veronica. Thank you for liking the live. Guys, again, don't forget, 30,000 likes is all we need. We're almost halfway there. If everyone likes the live, all 7 people in this live right now, if you just tippity tap that screen, that's how you send likes. It's very easy. It's very simple. It's free. Just go ahead and tap that screen. We're going to get there faster. If all of you guys tap right now, we will get to 30,000 likes lickety split. Okay, so go ahead and tap that screen. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Veronica. All right, Tina is here. Tina, your timestamp is 131. Again, that's an angel number as well. So for an additional message, you can look up 131 angel number. But we always record these readings as well. So that's the recording time as well. Ooh, Rachel, that one was for you, darling. Spirit makes me burp, guys. Tina, thank you for liking the live as well. Spirit, this is for Tina. Spirit, what does Tina need to know about love with Alex? Spirit, what does Tina need to know about love with Alex? Spirit, what does Tina need to know about love with Alex? So first and foremost, I just hear laughter. I hear laughter. I see in my mind's eye, like you guys having a movie night. Maybe it's a Netflix and chill type of night. Thank you, Jen, for the heart me. And thank you, Cheryl, for the tiny roar. Tiny dice get tiny roars. But I do see like you guys having like a bowl of popcorn and just like laughing and having a good time. I feel like this is somebody I can like be myself around, that I can be genuine with. I don't know what's going on here. If you guys are talking in a relationship or for whatever reason things fell apart and it's no longer, and we're just constantly having these good memories come through. We're going to see what happens with the cards, but I just see, that's what I see in the mind's eye, is like having fun with this person, messing around with this person, joking with this person. Like it just feels like I can be myself. I also have goosebumps here on the side of my face. Which is very interesting. I'm not sure what it is quite yet. One more shuffle, then we're going to pull the cards here. Let me know if all that made sense by saying yes, no, or I don't know. Nothing more, nothing less. Hi, Cheryl. Good afternoon to you, my darling. We have the Page of Wands here. The Page of Wands is a card of a newbie. Things are transforming. She's very transformative. She is somebody who is a light. She's warm. She's inviting. She's passion, desire, motivation. Thank you, Cheryl, for the roses. She is somebody who is not afraid to get burned by the fire. Even if she knows fire is hot, she's not afraid to get burned by it. She is willing to take the risk. Let's see what's going on here. So it's very interesting cards because there's some good, really good things happening where you're in a transitional period. You're going to be the one they choose. There is the security card. But here's the thing that's really concerning to me. And what's really concerning to me is the King of Cups and the Hanged One together. If you are a regular here, you already know how I feel about the King of Cups. You already know how I feel about him. Tammy, I got you. You're going to be next, darling. I hate him. I hate him. But I mean, it could just simply mean that this person's a Scorpio, traditionally Scorpio, could be Cancer or Pisces, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. But to me, he's somebody who causes drama and then just sits back and watches it happen. Look what happened. Look what's going on. Like he didn't start it, right? The Hanged One is about changing a perspective, seeing things for exactly how they are, not seeing them through the rose-colored glasses. That's why there's a halo over their head, because they're being enlightened by seeing things in a new perspective, seeing things in a new way. So there is something that I want you to pay attention to. Tammy, I got you. Absolutely. You're already on. I just want you to really not excuse any bad behaviors. I want you to see exactly what you're getting into. This could be somebody who is an avoidant or a narcissist. Even if it feels really good, they might be love bombing you right now, but he is so concerning to me. He is so concerning to me. He's not my favorite king at all. I really dislike this card. So just really pay attention if something is like shining through that you're seeing like, ooh, I don't really like that. That's a kind of a red flag. Believe it. When somebody shows you who they are, you need to believe them, okay? Because I see like security, but also like getting out of that security. So this is how the cards are going. Like we have the security card here, the 10 of Pentacles, but we're moving past that. And then we're going to get into a card of victory, or card of the upper hand, I should say. This is not the card of victory. This is a card of having an upper hand. This is a card of like, yes, I'll probably get chosen by this person, but this person is bringing rocky waters into nice, clean, crystalline waters, into new land, a hoe, where I can have a better footing, where I can have a better like spot here. There's something here that just makes me feel like I am the obvious choice, but I don't know if I want to, I don't know if I'm going to want this person. Let me pull another card. Yeah, the devil's here. The devil's here. You could be feeling chained by this person. You could be feeling like, I don't even remember who this person is. Like, this is not the person that I fell in love with, especially if you're falling in love with a narcissist. Narcissists reflect you back at you. When you fall in love with a narcissist, you fall in love with yourself. Just remember, you fall in love with yourself. So you really, at the end of the day, do love yourself. Even if you feel chained to this person, because look at all those chains, but you can see those chains are very loosely placed. It's halfway down their shoulder blades. They can literally take those chains, throw them aside, and walk away from the devil if they choose to. Okay? So this is a choice. It's somebody that I do, like I said, I do feel like I could be myself with, but I don't think that this is going to work out in a long-term situation. I do hope that makes sense, Tina. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Even if right now everything feels so good and so warm and inviting, just if things start to change, if red flags start to fly, I want you to, when somebody shows you who they are, I want you to believe them. Hi, Britt. Morning to you, darling, and thank you for the heart me. But Tina, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for submitting your donation of $15. I really do appreciate it, and I really do hope this helped. And thank you for the roses, Britt. All right, so we are going to move on here to Tammy. After Tammy, we don't have anyone else. It's a $15 donation if you're interested in a reading. And don't forget, Veronica, if you want your free reading, you just tell me you want your freebie, because you're going to get it today because it's subscriber Saturday. Thank you. I appreciate everything you said. You're very welcome, Tina. Anytime, darling. Anytime, I'm here for you. Mwah. Lindy Lou, thank you for being here and liking the live. Guys, we're literally halfway to our goal of 30,000 likes. So if you want a collective reading, right? You want a collective reading, go ahead and tippity tap that screen. Get us up to 30,000 likes. We're almost halfway there. We're so close to halfway. All right, we're going to do a love reading for Tammy. But Tammy, let me know that you are here and you're ready for your reading. Did I say thank you for the heart me there, Veronica? If I hadn't said it, thank you so much for the heart me. I appreciate it. And do let me know if you want your freebie. Subscribers get free readings on Saturdays. Doesn't matter if I'm already doing donated readings or not. It's Subscriber Appreciation Saturday. I'm here and ready, please, and thank you. You're very welcome, Tammy. Let's see what's going on. Your timestamp is 1:39. Don't forget. Okay, we'll get you on the list next here. Don't forget that we record, so this is a timestamp so you can find it, but also you can use it as an angel number. Just say angel number 139, and you're going to get the additional message from your angels as well. All right, Spirit, this is for Tammy. I immediately feel underwater. Whoosh. Spirit, what does Tammy need to know about love? Spirit, what does Tammy need to know about love? Spirit, what does Tammy need to know about love? What's going on for our friend Tammy here? Our candle went out. Everything's going out. This is crazy. Tammy, there is something here that's just like giving me stank face. I don't know. It's like a bad smell. It's like something here that's not really working out. I just feel like, I don't know. I don't know if you're with a partnership or something and like all of a sudden like their smell no longer is attractive to you. It just feels like there's like, I got stink face. I got something going on that I'm just like, I can't get past it. We're going to see what the cards have to say. Ooh, you got all that for free. But we're going to see what the cards have to say about it. But there's something here that just is like, I don't know. I feel like something's worn its welcome. So I don't know if you're talking to somebody. I don't know if you're in a relationship. I don't know if you're married, single, or any of that. But there's something here that makes me feel like they have worn their welcome. All right, so this is the contemplation card, the Two of Wands. This is thinking. This could be overthinking. This could be looking for answers by looking up, information on Google or the phone, or even getting this reading right now. Searching for answers, searching for solutions to stop this overthinking. Like, is there something I can do to move past this? Is there something I can do to make myself more desirable? Is there something that I can do? It's just like very much like self-help comes through as well. So I don't know if you read a lot of self-help articles or books or things like that. But that's coming through for some reason as well. Yeah, this is the chaos card. This is a card of like, I don't know who's hitting me. I don't know who I'm hitting. This is definitely some of the feeling I'm having where I'm like having that stink face. Like I'm like something's going on here that's stanky. Yeah, you're over it. Girl, you are the prize. You are the prize. So I don't know if you've already broken up with somebody. I don't know if that's what's happening, or you're deciding on breaking up with somebody, but I definitely feel like you are going to have a new love come in, a new opportunity of love coming in for you. And I'm going to read that in just a moment, because whatever you've experienced here, this could be your current situation. This could be your recent past situation, where there's a lot of chaos. There's a lot of like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I did to upset you. I don't know why I have to walk on eggshells for you. I don't understand this. I don't understand that type of energy there. And then the Four of Cups, I'm going to show the recording first because it won't show it on TikTok, but her shirt literally says the words over it in that right here. I know you guys can't read it, but it says over it right there. She's being presented a cup that she already has. I already have this. I do not want more of the same. And here's that phone. Remember, we were on it before. Like, she's on it right there. And now it's to the side because nobody's listening to her when she talks. Nobody's hearing her when she says, like, I don't want more of the same. Stop presenting me with more of the same. I'm done here. I don't want more of it. Because you are moving on. You are somebody who knows that you are the prize. You are the prize. You do not need to settle for anyone or anything. I don't care if you're married. I don't care if you're just talking to somebody. Like, you get to choose what you want. This is a card of manifesting the life of your dreams. This is a card of saying, I have all the tools of tarot at my disposal. The wands, the cups, the pentacles, the swords. I have this growth of abundance. I have success, power, innocence, protection, constant and consistent access to it with that infinity symbol. As above with that magician's wand, so below. I get to ask the universe anything I want. God, source, universe, they're all the same words. They're all different words for the same energy. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit makes me birth for anyone who's new here. So you get to decide what you want. Period. You get to decide what you want. All right. Because you have my favorite queen, my favorite court card there is, which is the Queen of Wands. She is Aries. She's allowed to be selfish. Aries is the natural ruler of self. You are allowed to be selfish. Everyone is allowed to be selfish. You choosing you at the end of the day is not like this narcissistic, you selfish bitch type of thing. It's, I have one life to live. One life to live, and I'm going to live it the way I want to. You have a black cat right here. This is Salem Binks. This is my personal cat. He is luck. This is a card of luck. This is a card of transformation. This card of like people are attracted to me. People see my light. They see my warmth. They see my passion. They see my desire. They see my motivation, and they want to be a part of it. She, like, people magnetize, like gravitate. People gravitate towards her. And that is also going to bring in this new beginning in love that is going to be so fulfilling. So when you start to get your confidence up with yourself, saying like, I have everything I need, I am the motherfucking prize, my confidence is through the roof, that is when things are going to happen. That's when you're going to find the right type of love. That's when you're going to find the love so fulfilling that it creates a lake, that it creates abundance, that it creates this like this wealth of love here for you. Hey, Steffi. Hey, girl. Hey. But this is something that I really love for you. It's time for you to recognize what you bring to the table. You don't need more of the same. You're saying, I'm done with that. I know what I want, and I'm going to go for it. So, Tammy, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your $15 donation. I really appreciate it, and I really hope that made sense. Thank you, Steffi, for the heart me. All right, guys, we need about, 9,000 more likes to get to 30,000. So keep going, keep going, keep going. Yes, it did. Thank you so much. You're very welcome, Tammy. Anytime. All right, next is Veronica's freebie. Veronica, do you have a topic matter? And then after Veronica's freebie, we don't have anyone else on the list. So if you want to get a free reading, go ahead and subscribe our Saturdays. Or you can send in a $15 donation to receive a 5-minute reading of your choice. All right, Veronica, we're going to do a general reading for you. All right, Spirit, this is for Veronica. Oh, hold on. Let me do this. Shovel was bad. Veronica. Spirit, what does Veronica need to know? What's the message for Veronica? Spirit, what is the message for Veronica? Spirit, what is the message for Veronica? What's going on for our friend? What's going on for our buddy old pal? All right, this is the last shuffle. Let's cut that deck. Woo! All right, we have the Four of Cups. Over it, the card of over it. This is a card of getting more of the same, but you don't want it anymore. That's why her body language is closed off. That's why her shirt literally says the words over it. You can't see it on TikTok because I really think it's my camera, to be honest with you. But she is not being listened to. People aren't hearing her. The phone right there. And she's done. She's over it. She don't want it anymore. Let's see what's going on here. Wow, we got the Two of Wands again, too. So, again, that phone. But I'm going from the Five of Pentacles of feeling cold, out in the cold and desolate. I should hold him like this because it's how it was. Out in the cold and desolate, walking to this overthinking. Like, how did I get here? Why am I here? I don't understand it. Is it because I keep accepting the things that are no longer meant for me, that I don't want, that my body's screaming, I don't want this? And then you go to the scratching board or the drawing board. I have cats. The drawing board. And you're like, what is it that I need? How do I go forth? How do I do the thing that I want? Like, I don't know what's going on here. I'm moving forward. Even if it's tough, you're still moving forward. Then we have the Queen of Swords, leveling up. We're leveling up. We are transforming. We are transparent. We're a good judge of character because this taught us how to be a good judge of character. We're going for the things we want. We're going to say what it is that we want. We're going to tell the universe. We're going to tell God. We're going to tell Source. We're going to tell our spirit guides. We're going to tell our ancestors. We're going to tell our angels. This is what we want. Steffi, thank you for the tiny dinies. Tiny dinies get tiny roars. But we're going to say our truths. We're going to say our honest truth of what it is that we want. And we're going to transform. We're going to rise up. This is the highest queen in the deck. And we're going to take charge of what it is that we want. Get that confidence up, girl. Get that confidence up. So Veronica, I hope that helped. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Excuse me. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being a paid subscriber here. And I really do hope that resonated. Let me know in the comment section if it did or did not. Guys, thanks for liking the live. We're so close. We need 4,400 more likes, 4,400 more likes. 4,400 more likes. We got this. Then we're going to do a collective reading. But guys, if you want to get on the list, it's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading, or you can subscribe, because today is subscriber appreciation Saturday, where subscribers all day long on Saturdays get their free readings no matter what time they come in. At the beginning of all my lives, I always start free readings. If you are a paid subscriber, you will get priority in those free readings, but they're only when I'm doing the free readings. Steffi, it doesn't look like you're a subscriber anymore, my love. I think you have to re-up it. And then also you get 6 minutes instead of 5 minutes. Anytime you donate $15 or more to receive a 5-minute reading, you'll get a 6-minute reading of your choice. Again, we do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. And if I have any mods here, if you're seeing somebody who's being a scam asshole, go ahead and just go ahead and block them and mute them if you are a subscriber, or not subscriber, a moderator here. I don't know if I have any mods here. I got to go through my mod list and redo it. Maybe take everyone off and then put everyone back on. Hi, Katie. Welcome in. Yes, Steph is going to send in her monies, but we're almost there. We need a few more. Steph, I got you. We're going to do a general reading here for Steph. Stephanie, thank you so much for submitting your $15 donation. Let me know when you're back in the room. Hi, Narmina. As soon as she's back, we're going to do your general reading. There she is. Your timestamp is 1 hour, 51 minutes. So 151 for an angel number. And when we talk about timestamps, we do record our readings here, so you have access to it anytime you like. Yes, Britt, you're going to be after Steph since we already called on Steph, but we'll get your freebie to you. And then we have Lindy after you here, Britt. Oh, I'm so sorry, Narmina. I'm so sorry to hear that, my love. My heart goes out to you. Thank you for the tiny diny, Britt. Roar. Tiny dinies get tiny roars. If you're interested in a reading, I do mediumship, but it is a $15 donation if you're interested in getting into connecting your grandmother. Thank you for the roses as well. Tiny diny hot dog. That's hilarious. All right, Spirit. This is for Steph. Spirit, what does Steph need to know? What's the message for Steph? Spirit, what is the message for Steph? Spirit, what is the message for Steph? What's going on here? One more shuffle here. This is a very strange feeling I have in the body, Steph. It's very much like, almost like I feel like my body is not my own right now. It's a very strange feeling. It's I don't know. It has this feeling going down my throat. I don't know how to put it into words, but it's like a feeling going down my throat, into my esophagus, into my stomach. And it just feels like either I swallowed something I didn't have, or like there's acid reflux. You may have GERD or acid reflux, which I think is the same thing. I'm not sure. But it just feels like there's something here that's giving me like this bad taste in my mouth, this bad aftertaste, and it's in my body. You know, that's immediately the feeling I have here. I've been sick. Okay, so I don't know if it's vomit then. Maybe it's old vomit that I'm getting. It's very acidic though. Almost like battery acid, like I swallowed battery acid or something. It's very acidic. I feel like I don't know if I cut the deck or not. I feel like I want to leave it as is though. I don't feel like I'm going to cut it if I haven't already cut it to this. But just know you are intuitive. She does not come out for non-intuitives, okay? The High Priestess is here saying that there is wisdom here. The energy of the Black Moon, I think, is still going on right now. The black moon took me out. If you guys don't know what a black moon is, it's just 2 new moons in 1 month. Just like a blue moon is 2 full moons, a black moon is 2 new moons. And it took me out all day. I was sleeping like literally all day. So if you had a day that you were just like sleeping, just know that you are being impacted by that new moon, that black new moon coming in. And that's something that's saying that you are an intuitive. She only comes out for intuitives. Okay. So you have intuition. Trust it. Listen, there's something that's ending and good riddance, okay? You're on the fence about an ending, like, because it might be your new normal, it might be something you're used to, but there is an ending happening. Now, the 10 of Swords is put a fork in her, she's done. It's always darkest right before the dawn. It's very much getting all that toxicity leaking out of that character, right? But this, again, is a card of a new dawn, a new day. So this is the sun peeking through. It's always darkest right before the dawn. The sun is the most perceived positive side you can have in tarot, period. So this is something that is going to end up being very beneficial for you, even if you're on the fence about this new beginning. The world is a card of endings. 10s are endings as well. So there is a new thing that you are going to end that's going to cause a new beginning. 0. She's in a giant 0. Card 0 is the card of the Fool. Oh, she's upside down. See, she's card 0, the Fool. So this is the traditional tarot deck there. So just know, like, you are going to take this leap of faith on yourself. You have 2 of the Magician's wands in her hands. The Magician is right here. This is just the card holder. You can see she has all the tools of tarot at disposal. This is the wand in reference we are talking about. You have the wands, the cups, the pentacles, the swords, the growth of abundance, consistent and constant access to success, power, innocence, protection, as above, so below. Tell the universe what it is that you want, girl. Tell the universe what it is you want, because that is what she is talking about. And you're going to see it come in. Scorpio season is the next fixed season because we just left Leo season. Fixed signs are in the middle of the season. So the middle of winter is Aquarius. The middle of spring is Taurus. The middle of summer is Leo. In the middle of fall is Scorpio. So your wishes, your dreams, your hopes, your manifestations are going to come in during one of the fixed signs seasons. Okay. I feel something about Scorpio. I really do feel something is going to get a movement with Scorpio. I said it, and 111 came on the timer. Your wishes, your dreams, your hopes, your manifestations coming true. Now we do have Libra right here, which is actually the next season we're going to go to after we get out of Virgo season, which is what we're in right now. We just started Virgo season like 2 days ago. And we're going to be able to feel balanced. She's all about balance, equality. She's all about what she brings to the table, what she wants people to feel good about themselves. If you're dealing with any legalities, girl, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Especially because you have my favorite queen. You have luck on your side. You have Salem here. Fairness. Yes, Shannon. You are going to be transformative. You are somebody who people are gravitating to. She's popular to boot. She's cute and popular to boot. Ash Nico forever. I love this so much. Oh, Shannon, you're a Libra. My best girlfriend's a Libra. I love Libras. I really do. But this is somebody who's not afraid to take charge of their passions and their desires and their motivations and go see it happen. Okay. This is also a card of travel. So you could be traveling, but I do feel like something's ending here that you're trying to hold on to right now or figure out, like, how do I hold on to it? You don't. You let it go. Watch that luck like come in for you. So I do hope that helps, Steph. I hope it gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your time. No, if you're a MAGA, you can't be here. I'm sorry. If you're a MAGA, you can't be here. You're not allowed. I don't service maggots. Okay. Now, Britt, we do have your freebie, but we did hit 30,000 likes. Oh, my Queen of Wands and the Sun have been my cards lately. The Sun is the most perceived positive sign you can have in tarot, girl. Mwah. Love that. The Queen of Wands is, yes, no maggots. Right. We don't deal with maggots. Sorry. Let's do collective first. Okay, Brent, cool. Let's do the collective reading. All right. So let's check it out. Onyx Manor, thank you so much for the follow. Melly, thank you for the club cheers. All right, Spirit. This is for the collective energy, collective energy, collective energy. Now, if you're out in the ether, Come on in. The more people we have in here, the better the collective energy is going to be read. So just tap in just for now if you want to be part of the collective reading. So let's check it out. Thanks, Melissa. Thanks, Lanulu, for sharing. All right, let's go for it. Spirit, this is for the collective. Sun on the bottom. Spirit, this is for the collective energy. The collective energy. The collective energy. Spirit, what does the collective need to know? Spirit, what does the collective need to know? Spirit, what does the collective need to know? What's the message here? What's the message? I want to do 2 more shuffles because it feels right in the body. Then we're going to cut the deck. We're going to see what the cards are. All right, last shuffle right here. All right. I'll take any sign, says Zen. All right. Ooh, the Page of Cups here. I love this. The Page of Cups, is a newbie. All pages are newbies. They're starting something new. But she's an intuitive. She is somebody who's creative. She's somebody who's savvy when it comes to emotions and relationships. Okay, so it could be starting a new relationship, could be starting a spiritual awakening for some of us, and it could be starting others, could be having a creative endeavor that they are picking up. Okay, this is somebody starting something new. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit makes me burp for those of you who don't know. Ooh, I want a clarifier. Okay. Everything that's happening is for your highest good. Everything that's happening is for your highest good. Also getting the Page of Cups a lot recently. We also have the same deck. a total of 3 total. Nice one. Thanks so much. But we do have the 4 of Cups and the 10 of Swords. This is why I wanted the clarifier, because no matter what's going on, especially if we're going through a spiritual awakening, it's tough because we have to let it go. Let go of the things that are not serving us, that we have been conditioned to keep around, even if it's family, friends, jobs, people who are no longer really our ally or really our friend. We got to let them go. You're over it, right? That's what the Cups is saying. The 4 of Cups on your shirt says over it. Maybe you can read it a little bit there. It's really blurry because I think it's the iPhone's problem. But nobody's hearing you anymore. You're saying, I don't want more of the same. It's always darkest right before the dawn. So I want something different. I'm letting go of the toxicity I'm holding in my body. I'm letting it go. And so that I can have this happily ever after. 10s, 2 10s, new beginnings, right? We're ending something to have a new beginning. Now it's time for you to really take charge of your own life. Take charge of what it is that you want to see. Do you want to see change in your community? If so, how? You may need to do research on your. Hi, Haley. Hi, Tan. Thank you for the heart me. You may need to do research. You may need to gain wisdom or insight because she is wisdom. She's Virgo. We're in Virgo season right now until like the 20th of September. This is very, very organized, very smart, very articulate. But this is us saying, like, what do I want? I need to take charge. That's why we have the kings here. This is an emperor who is a king and the king of pentacles. Now, the pentacles about material gains. This is about money, honey. This is money coming in. This is the richest king in the deck. This is the king that's saying, like, I know what I want and I'm going to fucking go for it. I'm going to do what I want because I have the means to do so. And this is Aries. Aries is the first house of self. Aries is selfish. Be selfish. Gain your wisdom. Gain your insight. The Virgo is the 6th house of everyday routines, coworkers, household pets, health as well. So it's time for you to take charge of what it is that you want in this life. If you need to go take some medical time and like go check out your body, do a physical, go do that. But really get into a good routine to gain your wisdom and gain your insight so that you can actually move forward with whatever it is in life that you're wanting to achieve, because you can. Happily ever after is this card. Okay, that's what this is. The only rainbow in tarot. All of this is working towards that. Okay. So I do hope that helps. I hope that made sense. Thank you guys so much for getting us up to 30,000 likes to get this collective energy going. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I do hope that it resonated with you guys. Let me know in the comment section how it resonated, if it did. And thank you guys so much again. I really, really appreciate it. You're welcome, peanut butter vibes. All right, Britt, we're going to do your freebie. And then, Lindy, we got your donated reading coming. Anyone else who wants a 5-minute reading, it's a $15 donation. Or you can subscribe on Saturdays. Doesn't matter when I'm doing readings. You will be able to get your freebie anytime if you're a subscriber, paid subscriber on TikTok. All right, she is still here. Let's go for it. This is for, did you want to do a general? I'm sorry. I think you wanted to do general. I just want to make sure. I am Aquarius, Haley. Look at that. How could you tell? All right, we'll do a general here. Thank you for the roses there, Veronica. Resonated so much, going through an awakening, and one of the main effects so far has been a harsh evaluation of my relationship. How did I guess? I don't know. Well, good. That's what I had to do too. I had to evaluate a lot of my relationships, a lot of them. Friendships, like some friendships had to stay away. Had to stay away. I had to burn that motherfucking bridge. Also in Aqua, hey, alien sister. Aquarians are aliens, if you didn't know. We is. All right, so Brit. Oh, you can always find it again. I would look around like 157 on the recording. All right, Britt, let's see what's going on. Spirit, what does Britt need to know? This is for Britt. What does Britt need to know? Spirit, what does Britt need to know? Your timestamp will be 2 hours and 5 minutes. What does Britt need to know? What's going on for Britt? All right. Yes, the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is something that's transformative, something that is motivating, something that is bringing passion and desire. This is psychic abilities as well. I'm so sorry. This is psychic abilities as well. So we are building up to this new endeavor, this new thing that's coming in. Because remember, pages are newbies. They're starting something new. So you could be working towards your goals. I do think you're working towards your goals. But there's something here that you're going to have to let go of. You're going to have to let go of, whether it's a love relationship, a friendship, could be somebody who passes away, but I don't really feel like that, and I don't predict death. But it is something that you've put a lot of work and time in. It could be a job, even a lot of time, work, and effort here that's not really working out. This is the heartbreak card. This is like my heart is broken because of all this toxicity, but now it's the toxicity is getting out. Toxicity is leaving. So you're putting a lot of time and work and effort in something that's not going to really pan out, my friend, unfortunately. But it is going to make you rise up. Remember, I want you to fail. Failure is just another word for growth. I always want you to grow. Growing is important. So keep growing, keep doing your thing. Know that whatever is happening, you're going to rise to the occasion for. But it's whatever you're putting your time, your work, and effort in. It could be a love relationship, could be a friendship, could be a job that you may need to let go of. I'm sorry to report that, Britt, but I hope it made sense. I hope it gave you clarity, and I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much. Do you have an Irish connection? Something about Ireland? I don't know how I'm getting this. I am, and I work with my ancestors from Ireland specifically, my Irish ancestry. But I do work with all of my ancestry, but like my Irish roots is like I'm a Celtic pagan. So that's very, very interesting, Haley. But be very careful about reading people without their consent. Okay. If I haven't consented, then no reading. Okay. I'm not offended. You are on the right track, but I didn't consent, my love. All right, Lindy Lou, it's your turn. What type of reading are we doing for you? You're welcome, Britt. I'm passing my reading to my son. He's in the live. I'm just surprised. I might be a psychic myself. We all are intuitive, every single one of us, but you might be picking up on something, girl. Do some meditation. Meditation is the foundation to any spiritual gifts to receive. So the more you meditate, the more you ground yourself, the more you work on all your chakras, starting from the root to the crown. Do not just concentrate on the third eye. Do not just concentrate on the crown. Start at the root. Then it's the sacral, then it's the solar plexus, then it's the heart, then it's the throat, then it's the third eye, then it's the sacral, right? Or the crown, excuse me. So definitely do your meditation, work on your chakras from the bottom up, and you're going to get it. You're going to do shit like me. Well, you're already doing it. And honestly, I don't do the cards in the private readings. I never pull cards unless I feel blocked for some reason, or I feel like I just want to for whatever reason. That's the only time I pull the cards. So I just channel messages, and that's what you're doing right here, Haley. Is meditation the main way you've advanced your? Yes. Mm-hmm. It's that and doing the work and actually like reading cards and practicing and things like that. But meditation is the foundation. Haley, I'm not going to answer that because I have not consented to a reading, my love. So I'm not going to answer it. But if you want to practice, we can set a time up. Like we can do that. I'd be happy to practice with you. But because I'm live on air and I haven't consented to a reading, I'm not going to answer that. But I'm not opposed to working with you. I feel very connected with you. Oh, thank you, Haley. Very nice. So yeah, we can message me. I will never DM you first. I wish I could put the word first in there. It won't let me. Just too many words. But I will reply back to you. So if you want to practice, we can set up a time to do that. All right. So, Lindy, your son is in the room. Lindy Lou's son, let me know who you are. That makes a lot of sense. I know people who really purport and advocate good things from it. I'll report. From meditation. Yeah, meditation is the best. However, they are atheists and not seem spiritual. It's okay if it doesn't matter your affiliation with any religious ideologies. Like if you're a psychic, you're a psychic. You're intuitive, you're intuitive. They just may not believe it's coming from any source. It just may be coming from within them, you know? All right, Daniel, thanks for being here. I assume you're Lindy Lou's son. What's your question, my love? Or do you want to connect with somebody through mediumship? Or do you want to do a human design reading? And Matthew, it's a $15 donation. No one is after Lindy Lou. Or Daniel, I should say, because Daniel is the one getting the reading for Lindy Lou. So go ahead and get that donation in now. You're going to be the next. I really think they have a lot they could unlock, but maybe they haven't. I mean, it's always a work in progress. It's always something new coming in. Okay. It's never one and done. Just general reading, I guess, please. Sure. Not a problem. Let's see what's going on for Daniel. Now, your timestamp, Daniel, is going to be 2 hours and 12 minutes. So that's a timestamp if you ever want to watch your reading again. Also take it as a... angel number. So you can always look up afterwards, angel number 121. Or sorry, 112, 212, 212, 212, 212. Sorry, I got dyslexia of the numbers and the mouth and the words. I got the whole trifecta of dyslexia. Their responses are truly appreciated. It truly means a lot. You're very welcome, love. All right, I'm just going to do some cleansing breaths here for Daniel. Haley, I'm not going to answer your questions, love. I have not consented to a reading. At this point, you are being disrespectful and you continually trying to read me. And I would like to help you in a private setting. But if you keep asking me questions, I am going to end up blocking you because I've not consented to a reading. So please be appropriate in this live where you don't ask me questions because I've not consented to a reading. We can do a private practice session. But if you ask me another question, I'm going to take that off the table. I'm going to block you because I'm feeling at this time that you're not listening to me and I'm feeling disrespected by it. Okay. So please stop. This is for, excuse me. This is for Daniel. Spirit, what does Daniel need to know? Spirit, what does Daniel need to know? Spirit, what does Daniel need to know? Daniel, I feel a bit shaken up, to be honest. I feel like there's something happening that's kind of outside of my control. It makes me feel like friend groups are involved with this for whatever reason. So I don't know if you're having problems with friends. But I just feel a bit shaken up. You can say yes, no, or I don't know if it makes sense or not. Yes, it makes sense. No, it doesn't, or I don't know. Kind of makes sense, yeah. There's something here that just like, I'm going to pull some cards on it because I feel like we're done with the shuffle anyways, to an extent. But it just feels like whatever's going on with the friend group here, that there's just one, it just feels like there's a singular person in the friend group that just is not really your friend. Not really, like they're pretending to be your friend, but really I feel like they're just a frenemy. Like they feel like a frenemy. Like I don't really get along with this person. They make me confused in how I feel about them because they're cold one minute, warm the next. So it's like really this back and forth confusing energy with this specific friend. This is somebody that just needs to get away from you, Daniel. This is just somebody who needs to get away from you. I don't. But you have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. The Hierophant is a card of wisdom, departing wisdom, or imparting, not departing, imparting wisdom, only when asked, of course. Stay grounded. This is a role model energy. This is somebody who has a lot of knowledge, has a lot of insight, especially about religion specifically, because he is the Pope. Thank you, Spirit. But this is something that I do feel like you need to wait for the invitation in order to share this wisdom, or people are gonna be like, you're a know-it-all. Oh my God, did anyone ask you? Like it's a lot of bullshit. There's this tower moment that happened, okay? There's this tower moment that happened that made sudden change and sudden upheaval. This is the uneasy feeling I have in the body here. The lightning strike is sudden. That's lightning for you, right? You don't need me to explain it any further. Lightning just happens quickly. And it's causing ego. This crown is ego. Somebody's ego has been affected by this sudden change and by this sudden upheaval that now people are like, jump for your life, really, essentially. Some people aren't going to make it. Like whoever this person is, I don't think they're meant to be in your life anymore. This person's holding you back from your potential. This person's probably feeding you lies about yourself, feeding you like you're not good enough, or you can't do this, or you can't do that, or you think you can do that, but you really can't. Like this person is not supportive. This person makes me feel very stuck. This person makes me feel very much like I can't move forward. There's something here that I just feel like I want to scream. I want to like ball up my fist. There's something here that's just not, this person's not your friend. This person is not your friend, okay? The 8 of Wands is here saying, cups. Oh my God, swords. I can't read. The 8 of Swords is like feeling held back by your emotions. But really the binds on the character are very loosely placed. They can shimmy off. You can take the blindfold off and see that nothing is in your way. Your mindset, the swords are the mind, is the only thing really keeping you here, plus those emotions there. Now you are ready to take off because you got 2 knights. There's only 4 knights total in the deck and you have 2 of them. These are action, right? I love the Knight of Pentacles the most, but I don't feel like we need to talk about him yet. Okay, because we're on our way to stability. But right now, you need to take action on getting away from whoever this is, whoever is holding you back. Somebody who's holding you back. All right, so the Knight of Wands is here. They're ready to take off. They're ready to do their thing. They're ready to go forward. They're ready to do the next thing that's meant for them. Okay. And you are starting something new that's coming for you. Something's going to be grounding for you. Remember, I said stay grounded? Do some grounding exercises. That means taking your socks and shoes off, putting them in the grass or the dirt, and just breathing and concentrating on the breath on a 4 count. 4 count in, hold it for a 4 count, let it go for a 4 count, hold it again for a 4 count. Now, this is something that is going to end up being very beneficial for you. This is something that's going to end up giving you some stability, some real stability, okay? This is the most stable of the knights. All knights are usually moving except for the Knight of Pentacles. He is somebody who's stable. He is somebody who is really a fixture. This is you getting your stability back, okay? So this is something that is going to end up being really beneficial and really, really good. I already blocked her. I blocked her, but thank you, Basic Nerd. I appreciate that. But this is something that's really, really beneficial for you to do. Yes, it sucks. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it is something that is going to change you in a foundational way, but you're going to recover from it. All right. So whoever this is that is not serving you, who is being an asshole to you, whatever it is, let that person go and you're going to feel a lot more stable in your life. So I hope this made sense here, Daniel. I hope this gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, Lindy Lou, for giving your son the opportunity to do a reading here with me today. You're going to be all right, kiddo. I feel like you're a child, so I don't know if you're an adult, but to me, it feels like you're younger. So I feel like this is something that you have to learn, that not everyone is here for you. Not everyone is here for you, unfortunately, and that you have to dictate who you are willing to give your energy to and who you're not giving your energy to and who you're going to take your energy back from. I appreciate the reading. Definitely made me think a bit more. I think that might be good. I think that might be good there, Daniel. Thank you so much, love. Mwah. All right, guys, we have an opening now. So if you guys are interested in a reading, go ahead and submit your $15 donation to receive a 5-minute reading. How do we get a reading again? Sorry. No, you're not interrupting at all. I don't have anyone right now. So that's a perfect time to ask and very respectful. Thank you so much. Go ahead and click my picture here. Boop. You're going to click my picture again. Boop. Then you're going to go right here. Then you're going to select that guy. And then you could choose between this one, or this one. This one you can also do a private reading at as well if you'd like to schedule a private reading. But that's how you do it. You're going to get a 5-minute reading here on TikTok. So go ahead and send in that $15 donation to receive a 5-minute reading on TikTok. And anyone who's a subscriber who I have not read for yet, let me know that if you're interested in your freebie, because you get freebies anytime on Saturdays. It doesn't have to only be during the free portion, which it is during the week. Like during the week, you're going to get priority as well, but it's only during my free segment, which is like the first 15 minutes of all my lives. And then it's a 5-minute reading. Oh, sorry, you'll get a 6-minute reading for a $15 donation for being a subscriber. Thank you, Spirit, for being here. Hey, love, will you do me a favor? I hear you in the kitchen. Love. Boo. I wanted him to make me more tea. Thank you for sending a gift. I don't know what that is. Somebody just sent a gift, it said. But I don't see a gift that came through. But thank you for anyone who did. And I missed it somehow. Well, we have 34 tiny dinies. Hell yeah. Getting them tiny dinies in. We are waiting on the next donation, guys. So go ahead and get your donation in. $15 get you a 5-minute reading, or you can subscribe. Love. Jimmy. Will you make me some tea, please? Thank you. Hi, Brandy. Welcome in, my friend. How are you? I'm so glad to see you. I don't feel like I've seen you in a minute. All right, Kaylin, I got you. Thank you so much. You are right now. Let me know when you're back in the room. Oh, thank you, Daniel, for following. I appreciate you. I'm all right. All right, Kaylin, I got you. Let's go ahead. What type of reading are we doing for you? Are we doing a psychic reading, a mediumship reading, or a human design reading? I go by K. Perfect. K. I would love a psychic reading. Perfect. What's the topic of your psychic reading? Do you just want to see what spirit has for you? That's a general reading. We can get the message. Or do you have a specific thing that you want to know about? And I'm going to change your name here so I don't accidentally call you the name you don't prefer. Nope, you can't be unblocked. You're going to be blocked again even. Spirit general is great, but if you get anything about current living situations / relations, please include. Absolutely, whatever comes through, I give you. Whatever comes through, I don't pick and choose what to say or not to say to you. It's like anything that comes in, I give you. So whatever comes through, you will definitely get. Your timestamp is going to be 2 hours and 25 minutes. Again, that can be an additional angel number as well. You can look up that afterwards for an additional message. Plus, we record, so that's the timestamp for recording. No problem, Kay. I got you. Spirit, this is for K. Spirit, what does K need to know? Spirit, what does K need to know? Spirit, what does K need to know? What's going on for K? Woo! Okay. I feel so much energy for you. I feel like there's so many moving parts right now in your life. I feel up in the air. That's how I feel. I feel up in the air. I feel like kind of like I'm lost in the wind. Like I'm just going this way and then the wind's blowing me this way. And then I just feel like I can't get back to the ground. Like I got to get back grounded here. Let me know if that makes sense by saying yes, no, or I don't know. Nothing more, nothing less. I want to do one more shuffle and then we're going to pull the cards here. She's laughing. She's like, yes. Ooh, I love this. This is the first time Temperance has come out today. Temperance is all about patience, taking your time, evening some things out. I do feel like you are an intuitive. I do feel like you may be interested in spirituality or this work if you're not already doing this work. I feel like there is a balance that still needs to happen, but taking your time. There is no rush. It happens in divine timing anyway. So if we're trying to rush something that Spirit's like, you're not ready for yet, like it's not the time yet, you could be working at it for years until Spirit goes, now it's the time, right? We're not working on our own timing. We are working on Spirit's timing. Very much, yes. Also, certainly taking my time. Great. Wonderful. This is Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael is the healing angel. He's actually my birth angel. If you're interested in finding out your birth angel, I can find that out for you as long as we don't get another donation coming in. But we can find that out for you. The sun is the most perceived positive sign you can have in tarot. There's a path to it, but there's some mountains, right? Those mountains are saying there's some challenges. There's some things we have to climb over. I've heard of it many times. I would like that. Perfect. So we'll figure it out. But this is all about your healing. So do your shadow work. Shadow work is not a spiritual term. It's a psychology term. Literally, therapists will help you do shadow work if you have a therapist. If you don't, and you don't feel like you need somebody to help you go through all the trauma, then you're fine. But I do suggest if you feel blocked or you're feeling like you need help, get with a therapist that you vibe with. Not every therapist is meant to be a therapist, period. But you can see spiritual, physical growth, evening it out, healing, success, coming through some hardships. Okay. So we have to make some hard choices, hard decisions. Girl, you fine. You're going to be successful. You're successful. Girl, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't let your emotions take over your logic. As long as you're asking your angels, your ancestors, your guides for protection, and you're protecting yourself, hi Dan, thank you for the finger hearts. You're protecting yourself, you're protecting the animals in your house, you're protecting your partner in the house, you're protecting the house itself. Like, that's what I do almost every time I go live. Even if my partner's not here and he's at work, I still send him protection energy. One time I didn't and he got hurt. So I have to make sure I do it every time now. But like, I send protection over everyone and everything that I love, that I want protected. And you're going to be fine. They're going to do that. That's their job. That's what they're here for. They're here to help you. They're here to set you on the right way, and they're here to protect you. You have success. The Three of Wands is the success card. It's only the second time she's come out today, and I didn't see her at all like last week. So success is coming in. It's not here yet. It's in the harbor. It's not yet to port. So it is coming in for you. It is going to be satisfactory for you, and you are going to take action with that success. You are going to take action. You got this ability to say, hey, I have this new thing, this new connection with spirit. That's why the sword is bigger than the physicality of the card itself, where you are connected. You're getting downloads, you're getting messages, you're getting claircognizance, where you just have a knowing. Hi, Gemma. It's so nice for sure. Oh, you're not real. Okay. I'm getting a lot of not real people today. But either way, this is somebody who is taking the action they need to take, but also being introverted and looking within and very being introspective and saying, okay, well, I know this situation at hand. I know what was in my control and out of my control. Let me look at see the choices I made that were inside of my control to see what I could have done better, what I could have done in a different way. This is very much about shadow work and really looking within. Shadow work is literally saying, like, why am I this way? You answer that question, then you ask why to that question. And I answer the why, and then I answer that question, and I ask why to that question. And then you get back down to the basics, like what caused the trauma, what caused the situation. I swear you are reading my own polls to me. Genuinely, thank you for this so far. How do I dive or see what you're going to say there? But whatever is coming in for you, it's for your highest good. This is happily ever after. This is happily ever after here. So whatever you do, when you're doing this internal work, hi Layla, when you're doing this internal work, you are doing the things that are going to make you healthier, going to make you better, going to make you stronger, going to fulfill your cup, because you have all that river access there. You see that river? Like, you have access to fill all 10 of these cups. You have it all. How to dive deeper into shadow work? Well, first off, you got to ask, like, what are you trying to figure out? Like, if there's something like coming in, like, why am I this way? Why do I do this? You can ask yourself, get a notebook. Hi, Nolan. Get a notebook and ask yourself, why do I do blank? Right. Then you're going to answer that question. Right. And then you're going to ask why to the question you just answered. So act like a 3-year-old where you're just like, why? And annoying the fuck out of your parents, right? Because that's how you get down to where the trauma came from. When you finally figure out where the trauma comes from, now you know why you are the way that you are, why this happened. And then you can start to change it, because knowledge is power. So if you're like, okay, this is my trauma, this is my trigger. Now I know why that trigger is triggering to me. And now I have that information. How do I change it? How do I recalculate it? How do I decondition from it? And in human design terms, and human design will help you with that as well. Human design tells you about yourself. You are the best.
I don't have time to wait. Sorry.
Okay, where are you going?
Grocery shop.
Oh, okay, perfect. Wait. Love you. But you got it. Thank you so much. I've been journaling more and asking questions / writing them, but mostly over others. Now it's time to look within, right? Now it's not about others' motives or others' things. What was your motive? What was your thing that you did that was in your control? Was it the right thing to do? Was it the not right thing to do? Could I have done it better? Or is this chef's kiss perfect? You know, it's all about figuring out how you are and why you are that way so that you can start to deconstruct that so that you can rebuild your foundation in a different, healthier way. Miss K, thank you so much for the roses. I'm a psychic. I don't know what a Phil graduate is, but congratulations on that. So spiritual has been feeling like a lost severed limb, right? So getting back into it, you're going to be fine. I'm a psych. Oh no, you're a psych. I got you. It's philosophy. Is it philosophy? Yes, I understood. I read psychic instead of psych. That is part of dyslexia, I think, where I just add shit in. Thank you so much. But I do hope this made sense, Kay. I hope this gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Kay, what is your date of birth, including the year? Let me look up your angel here. And guys, I don't have anyone else here right now to get a reading. So go ahead and send in your $15 donation to get a reading. Well, they revamped it. I like it. What does that mean? Why is it quote unquote dummy's birthday? Let me see. You suggested calculator for you. They revamped this website. So let me go ahead and look at 2023 or 2003, not 2023. And then hard to forget, according to my old boss. Interesting. The 23rd was a Thursday. Ooh, your Archangel Metatron. If you were born on a Thursday, your special Archangel is Metatron, whose name means one who serves behind the throne. Title is the Archangel of the Covenant, Chancellor of Heaven. Duty holds the link between the human and the divine. Associated color is violet. Yes, I am doing. We'll do yours next if you want. Just let me know. We have time for you for sure, Nolan. No problem. I'm just going to finish this up and then we'll do your reading. Associated color is violet. And then it says, ask powerful Archangel Metatron to help you keep your mind free of clutter so that you have room for the truths that will allow you to evolve into the best that you can be. He can help you with children's issues and organization. Archangel Metatron is said to be the keeper of the Akashic records, and at one time was in fact human, which makes it easy for him to help connect us with our higher selves. Affirmation: I can create from the power of my own thoughts. How do I spell? So Metatron is Metatron. Metatron. Oh my gosh. Yes, the Akashic records. Yes, Metatron, exactly. Archangel. Make sure you put Archangel in front of it. It's like a respectful thing, like saying Mr. or Mrs., right? But we are going to move on here to Nolan's freebie. Hey, Nolan. Hey. Thank you for being a subscriber. This is Subscriber Appreciation Saturdays. If you are because I am Fiona, but you're a scam account, so don't be hating that I love people and I want people to survive and live. I want them to have a house. I want them to have water. I want them to have clothes on their back. I want them to have food. I want them to have education. I want them to have childcare. I want them to have time off when they have a kid, men and women all together. I want people to have quality of life. Sorry, you're a hater and a fake account, but fuck you. All right. Are you able to do who I'll have a relationship with next? So I can try. I don't really get names very well. When I get names, they don't tend to make sense for whatever reason. It's not my strong suit, but I can definitely try. All right, let's see what's going on for Nolan. You're very welcome, Kay. Spirit, what does Nolan need to know about their next relationship? Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, what is Nolan Mullein is actually an herb that will help you if you inhale it, will help you get all the junk out of your lungs. Anyways, Spirit, what does Nolan need to know about their next relationship? Spirit, what does Nolan need to know about their next relationship? What's going on here? Oh, look, we have Guapito. This is Guapo. Guapo is such a good boy. I might need some of that. That's a Mullein. All right, this is the last shuffle here, Nolan. Gosh, you're just such a cute man. You're just a cute little fuzzy guy. All right, temperance, patience. There's some things we need to even out. So this next person may not come to you until you are feeling good. You feel even keeled. You feel balanced. You don't feel quick to anger. You don't feel off kilter. Like you feel good. Like you feel emotionally neutral. You just feel like you got this. So this is what this is coming through. They could also be a Sagittarius. So we're going to see if there's other Sagittarius cards that come in. But there is a potential they're a Sagittarius because that's the Sagittarius card. That is so funny. This is going to be life-changing. All right, life-changing stuff. But right now, like, in order to get this new person, you need to move on and have this mindset that's like, I'm desirable. I am a catch. I am somebody who's respectful of, people, men or women, whoever you're into. I am somebody who is going to allow myself to say I have everything I need because I am the prize, because I've evened myself out, right? Remember, that's the magician's wand. But your mindset is keeping you at bay even though you're ready to move on. So it's time for you to really confront your mindset. Any intrusive thoughts that come in that like, oh my God, I suck, or I'm this, or I'm that. Time to stop it, right? Time to stop that in the bud when you're starting to see those intrusive thoughts, and everyone gets it. I've been having really terrible intrusive thoughts lately that have been really, really, really bad that I'm actually not going to say at all. Just know they've been terrible. And I have to remind myself, like, I'm not depressed. I don't want to do that thing. I just think the gravity of everything that's happened globally or just right now in the United States is why I feel that way. But personally, I feel good. I feel like I have a really great partner. Nobody's perfect, but I do have a really great partner who loves me, who wants to keep me around, who I want to be kept around with. Like my life is good. I love my job. I love you guys. I love what I do. I love my community on here. I feel personally the best I've ever felt. And then like on a bigger scale, it's like everything is terrible and everything is awful. So just know, like, whatever it is that's going on for you, any intrusive thoughts that you may have, nip them in the bud. And just be like, remind yourself, like, right now things are fine. Everything's good, because you need to take a leap of faith on yourself. You have that sun imagery. You have yellow everywhere. Yellow everywhere. Even this, you have two suns, right? You have yellow everywhere. That success, something is going to come in when it's the right timing, right? Patience, timing, patience, timing. Why am I doing this? Patience, timing. And everything's going to be fine. Okay. Take that leap of faith on yourself because you're worth it. You're worth it. Absolutely. I get like an L name. I get like a Laura or a Laurel. I get those names coming through. So that could be the name of the next person coming forward for you. I wouldn't take a lot of stock into it. You can let me know what comes in, but I'm really terrible at names. Just full disclosure. I'm not going to lie to you. Would never lie to you. But it's just something that it's not my strong suit, but that's the names that I do hear coming through is like Laura or Laurel, something like that. All right, BRB. I got to throw this away out my hip. All right. So I do hope that helped, Nolan. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. I don't know a Laurel or Laura, but I'll keep an eye out. Let me know. Let me know. Again, I might be wrong on that. I'm not going to sit there and be like, it's definitely that. I'm not really good with names. But it'd be interesting if it does come true. I'd be pretty fucking hype about it. So my partner could not make my tea because he had to go grocery shopping, but he gave me like sugar in a little thing. And he knows I drink my tea with milk. So he gave me milk. Find a partner that really loves you. Don't settle for anyone who doesn't. Yes, you're the best. Thank you. You're the best, Nolan. Thank you for being a subscriber. Guys, I'm only going to be on for another about 20 minutes. So if you guys want a reading, get your reading in now. $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. Or you can subscribe to get a free reading. Anyone who's a subscriber who does donate $15 or more will get he's perfect. We'll get a 6-minute reading instead of a 5-minute reading if you subscribe. Hi, Carol. Yes, Trishan, you can do your freebie. Absolutely. Kelly, are you on break or are you off of work? Oh, Trish, do you want a general? What's the topic? Health? Okay, perfect. She already knew. It's like she's psychic. All right, let's see what's going on for Trishan. Spirit, what does Trishan need to know about health? Spirit, what does Trishan need to know about health? Spirit, what does Trish-Ann need to know about health? What's going on here for our friend Trish-Ann? Woo. It's very strange what I feel right now. And usually I don't do like how I feel during the freebies. But right now I am feeling like menstrual cramps coming in again, and I just dealt with them on Thursday. Usually they're gone forever, well, till the next time I start my period. And yeah, TMI, guys, I'm a fucking girl who bleeds as it is. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. But this could have to do with reproductive organs. This could have to do with the stomach in general, but it feels more menstrual crampy related than just like stomach issues to me. And I know the difference. Every woman does. No shame. Women's health is women's health. Women's bodies are way more interesting than men's bodies. Mel, thank you for the follow. And I never understand why they chose to study men's bodies over women's bodies. Well, women's bodies are so interesting. I'm sorry, man, that you just, and women actually have shit going on and we create life and all this shit. Like, but yeah, just go ahead and study the men's body because they're super cool, man. Anyway, how jealous they are. But I do feel like there's something here with the reproductive organs potentially. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to diagnose you. I'm just going to tell you what comes through, and you can take that to the doctor, right? But we do have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, to me, when we talk about health, could indicate either surgery or a shot, needles, blades, scalpels, needles, right? But this is something new that you're going to find out that you have, some new sort of thing. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's an endometriosis thing, if they do exploratory surgery, because that's the only way to truly diagnose endometriosis. And girl, I don't know if this is making sense. You can let me know if this is making sense to you. But I definitely feel like it has to do with the reproductive organs. I do. With the cups, especially having like the child here. I mean, that's what it is, right? We reproduce. But even for whatever reason, like say that you're, you don't have the same parts as me, right? It could still have to do with the reproductive organ. It's just the reproductive parts. I don't feel like you are trans. I could be wrong or not, but you don't feel trans to me. But this is something that is going to end up being something good. I feel like it's almost preventative. I got to get this figured out. Now that I know this information, I can prevent things from happening. But I do feel like this is going to end up being good. 2 cups here, which is emotions, trusting your intuition as well. Women's intuition. Hello, right here, women's intuition. But this is something that I feel like is very, like, you may have to get some sort of procedure done, but it doesn't feel like that, like it's going to be life altering. It doesn't feel life altering to me at all. But just pay attention to anything that's coming through that could potentially be having to relate to the reproductive organs. Let me know if that made any sense there, my love. And thank you so much for being here, Trish. I really appreciate you. But there's something here that could have to do with a shot, could have to do with actually reproducing and having to do IVF potentially. But there is something here with the reproductive issues or reproductive organs. I let it get too cold. I'm not sure, but I will let you know if something like that comes up. Yeah, definitely do. Because I just feel that in the body. And full disclosure, I am on my period. I am currently menstruating. So it could just be that for me, and I'm overreading it potentially. But I wasn't feeling any sort of like discomfort until we were doing a health reading. So I have to go with what my body is being highlighted with, right? But definitely let me know. Definitely let me know. Even if I'm wrong, let me know. Like, so not perfect. I'm doing my best, but I'm not perfect. All right, guys, we have time for a couple more readings. If you're interested in a reading, go ahead and send in a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading, or you can subscribe. Subscribers get free readings on Saturdays. They get priority when I do the free readings during the week, which is like the first 15 minutes of any live that I do. And you also get 6 minutes instead of 5 minutes anytime you donate $15 or more. DJ, thank you so much for the follow. Some reason I just want to go, woo! Sorry for anyone who's listening to me earbuds. I should have warned you. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to do it. I just feel like I have to. Anyone who's in headphones, I am so sorry. I should have warned you. As soon as I did, I was like, oh, that was real penetrative loud. Sorry for your eardrums. Would you be okay with commenting on any deities I need to work with? I dreamt of Lilith and Enlil. I don't know who Enlil is. This might be the first time I'm hearing of them. And I'm curious about the significance of that. So Lilith is very much like getting in touch with that dark feminine side. Nikki, I hope you're having a good day. I'm having a pretty good day today. But Lilith is... The only things that really are known of Lilith is that she is Adam's original wife, and she demanded equality. She demanded to be equal with him, not walk behind him like he wanted. So she got kicked out of the Garden of Eden because she wouldn't stop wanting to be equal. So this is now like a warning to women. If you don't listen to your man, you're getting kicked the fuck out, which is fuck the patriarchy shit, right? All organized religion is mean to women. All organized religions try to disempower women, okay? Yes, left the garden and was demonized for it, right? That's why she's the mother of demons, absolutely. But what she really represents is that dark feminine part of us, because you need balance. I am not a light and love girly. I'm not like, guys, just go with light and love, because I am neglecting a whole side of myself if I'm just light and love. Balance is key. Yin and yang. The yin is the light in the dark, and the dark in the light, the yin and yang, right? They work together. They work in tandem together. If you are only working with just the dark side, or you're only working with just the light side, you are doing yourself a disservice, especially when shit hits the fan, because life is never going to stop lifing. If you're only concentrating on the positive and the negative is happening, you don't know how to handle the negative now. Now you're super disbobulated, and now you're freaking the fuck out. And now it's everyone else's problem instead of your problem that you have to face. I've also read that it's common for her to visit in dreams first. I have frequent, extreme, vivid dreams. Thank you so much for this. Absolutely. But I would work with her. For Lilith is all about really embracing the darkness, quote unquote. So whatever that is for you, whatever your darkness is for you, your shadow work, working through those traumas, because that's what the demons are. The demons are trauma. Natalie, what's your question, my love? If it's just a question like this, absolutely. But if it's a question for the cards, it's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. We got time right now, so go ahead and send in your donation if it's that. So it's really confronting your traumas, your demons, right? And putting them on a leash, because she is the mother. She controls those demons. Those demons work for her in her power, right? So it's definitely about confronting your past, confronting what is going on. Can you hear spirit clearly when they speak? Yeah. It depends on how they want to communicate. Mostly it's through the body, clairsentience, but I do clear audience, whatever they want to speak to me. And then I do clairvoyance as well. But I don't know who Inel is, so I can't really give you any information. My heart aches, but me and my past person, we fix things. But my heart aches. So Natalie, you're looking for a reading. So it's a $15 donation. So go ahead and submit a $15 donation to get a reading, and we'll see what you need to know about love. Kay is saying, I've been working with Mother Hecate, and I think she's led me to Mother Lilith in dreams. I don't know. I've never heard them being called mother before. Like Hecate is the mother, the maiden, and the crone. She's all three, right? She is the I guess the mother of witchcraft. I can't think of any other term right now, but she is the witches of all witches, right? She is the mother, the maiden, and the crone. So she is all three in one. So I wouldn't just label her just as mother. I would label her as just Hecate, like the goddess Hecate. She just feels most mother currently. Okay, so you're working with the mother side of her. Perfect. But she is a goddess. So don't forget to be like goddess, because there again, it's about like respect. Like when you go to school, you don't call your teacher by their first name. You call them Mr. or Mrs. whomever, right? Because it's about labeling them with respect. The gods and goddesses, who are they prideful? They are prideful. So if you disrespect them, you'll feel it. You will know, and you'll have to repent for that, right? That's all you can do. Okay, all you can do is do your best. That's why we're asking questions, why we're having a conversation, right? There's no judgment here. There's zero judgment. I'm just letting you know the information that I know. That's all. And then you can take with it and use it as you will, because everyone's spiritual journey is very personal to them. Very personal. Peter, it's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading if you're interested in a reading. So definitely know, like, everyone's going to have a different adventure. It's a choose your own adventure book kind of thing, where you're like, this is the goddess I want to work with. I personally work with my ancestry. I don't really work with the deities anymore. I did work with Athena for a moment. I also worked with Bridget for a moment, because I'm actually born on Bridget Day on February 1st. February 1st and 2nd is oh my goodness, what is that holiday called? It's Bridget's holiday, but I can't remember the holiday's name right now for whatever reason. Can I ask what you did prior to full-time psychic media? Oh, so many things, Nolan. So many things. I've done so many things. The last thing I was doing before I decided to quit corporate life was I was a property manager, and I hated it. I didn't evict anyone, thank God. I could not live with myself if I had to evict somebody. But that could have been something I had to do. But luckily I was working in like 2021. So like, everyone was kind of not being evicted from their home. So it kind of worked out at a good time. But Kay says, that's so true. And I must say, whoever you are guides you. You are so careful and caring. Thank you so much. I try to be, because I just don't want people to feel bad for things they don't know. You don't know what you don't know till you know. The things that do irk me is if people are asking the same questions over and over again. Like, I already gave you this answer. Why are you asking over and over and over and over again? You're not taking the answer. You're not taking what spirit has. And then I'll get frustrated. Then I'll be a little bitchy, because I am not just, again, I'm balanced, right? So I try to be kind and loving and caring, because that's the kind of energy I want to bring forth. But I also will be fucking mad and irritated, and I'll get an attitude with you if you keep asking me, well, is this person going to ask me to a wedding? Is this person going to be with me? Is this person going to be with me? Is this person? I don't care anymore. I already told you the answers to this. Like, quit. I have a silly question. Does it matter what language a person speaks? That is hilarious. So it doesn't matter the question when somebody speaks to you. And I only say this is hilarious, Melly, because one of my friend, she's a friend of mine, but she's more of a friend of my best friend, because they dated the same narcissist and they trauma bonded over it. And her grandmother passed away. And the only thing I knew about her grandmother was that she lived in Poland. That was it. And most people who live in Poland or Sweden or things like that, they do speak English as well. I dated somebody who was from Sweden for like 6 years. I was engaged with that person, the whole thing. But he's from Sweden. So I know a lot of people can speak English, but when I connected with her, I was like, she is just speaking Polish to me. She is not speaking English. I was like, and she started talking to me because she did not actually know English. And I did not know she didn't know English. She just kept talking in Polish. And so when I was talking to her, my friend, she's like, oh yeah. I was like, I feel like she might know English, but she's not speaking it. She's like, oh no, she doesn't know any English. I was like, oh, that explains so much. So she started talking to me through my clairvoyance, and she started talking to me through my clairsentience. And there was a vast history. Like, she was alive in Poland during World War II, and she was Jewish. So I'll let you put together those pictures. So it was very interesting. It was very intriguing. She was bringing up all sorts of different things, but she was showing it to me, or she was making me feel it. Ah, that's interesting. I know, isn't it? You have a great weekend, Nolan. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Eek! Right? It's like, so it doesn't matter if they speak English or not. Now, I've had another reading as well that they were speaking Spanish to me. But I still could do the reading in that way of like a feeling and seeing. So they do not need to speak my language. That's why clairsentience is my strongest clair, and then clairvoyance is my second, and then it's my clairaudience. Because feeling is universal. Feeling is universal. You don't need language to express a feeling. You just have that feeling, and we know what it means, right? Or at least I try my best to decipher what it means, because that's really, at the end of the day, my job. But guys, it doesn't look like anyone else sent in a donation, and it's about 2:00. So we are going to say our gratitudes, and we're going to sign off because I do have to get ready. I have something fun to do today. So I'm going to go get ready for that. And guys, don't forget, if you want a private reading, you can schedule a private reading from here. And thank you so much for being here. All right, here we go. Anyone who has donated a reading, has subscribed, any of my subscribers, hell yeah. Anyone who has gifted the reading, liked the reading, thank you so much for your time. I hope you have lots of fun, and maybe see you soon. Yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern time. That's the time I come on. Hi, Barbie. I'll do your freebie here for you real quick. But I am signing off. So, Barbie, do you have a topic? And I'm staying on for you, Barbie, because I know how difficult it can be for you to get here on Saturdays. So I am not at all opposed to doing your reading, because I know how hard it is for you to be here. So what's the topic real quick here, Barbie? Thank you for the heart me. I missed it. Relationship. All right, let's go for it. All right, Spirit. Thank you for the go popular, Barbie. Spirit, this is for Barbie. Spirit, what does Barbie need to know about their relationship? Spirit, what does Barbie need to know about their relationship? Spirit, what does Barbie need to know about their about their relationship? Oh my goodness. All right, one more shuffle after this, and we're going to cut the deck. Let's go. Abundance. The 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck is the abundance card. You planted a seed. Now you're reaping the rewards. I feel like you got this last week too. So whatever happens, thank you, Spirit, in your relationship, it is going to bring some sort of abundance to it. Whether you break up with your relationship and you get alimony or child support or something like that. Acid is coming up in my throat really bad. So there's something here that's acidic that's coming up. But whatever's happening, you're going to get abundance, some money, honey. There's something fated for you, something that's leveling you up. Here, this is fate. This is a level up. This is a calling card. This is Archangel Gabriel, who is calling up the unalived ones into the next realm, the spiritual realm, the pearly gates of heaven. And we're starting again. There's a newbie. There's transformation here. This is something new you're starting, something new that's going on, something that you're strong enough to handle and strong enough to face. Again, Leo energy right here. This is Leo energy as well, because it's fire signs. But there is some transformation that needs to impart that you are called to do, and you're strong enough to handle it. Okay. So Barbie, whatever is going on in your relationship, whatever you are doing, this could be a new chapter you're starting, or this could be saying, hey, something new needs to happen. And if you don't do what I need and get my needs met, then you may need to be moving along, moving up. So I do hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much, Barbie, for being here. And guys, like I was saying before, I do need a skedaddle, so I love you all endlessly. Thank you for anyone who's liked the live, gifted the live, commented on the live, hung out with me today. Subscribers. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your time, your energy, your effort. Thank you for anyone who's gotten a donated reading as well. You are the reason I get to be successful. So thank you so much for allowing me to do this work in this way and help you guys, because I love what I do. I love my job. I love it so much. So thank you so much. Exactly what I needed. Thank you. You're very welcome, Barbie. And my angels, my ancestors, my guides, I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you so much for your love, your protection, your guidance. Thank you for providing me with the people that needed a reading here today. I just love you endlessly. Thank you for loving me endlessly back. Oh, you guys are just the bee's knees, Then universe, you my friend, thank you so much for allowing me to do this work in this way at this time. I feel so happy and grateful and encouraged to keep doing this work as always. So thank you so much. And I will see you guys tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern time. All right. I'll see ya. But oh wait, I forgot one more gratitude. Oh, silly me. You ready, guys? You ready for the gratitudes? We are grateful for the downfall and the imprisonment of Donald J. Trump, Elon Musk, J.D. Vance, and the elected officials of the Republican Party. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're so grateful. I'll see you next time. Bye.